इंश्योरेंस हो गया।
हाँ, ये जरा हाइट कर दो।
परसेंटेज भी कर देता हूँ।
ये भी और एनुअल भी, क्वार्टरली भी, मंथली भी।
तो यार ये अब काम चल रहा है, चल रहा है
ये क्वार्टरली भी हटा दो ना, मंथली और वीकली दिखा दो।
मंथली क्यों?
तो वीकली दिखा देगा, दो दो ये भी
सॉरी फोर्टनाइटली है। ठीक है, ये रख लो।
ठीक है सर। आपको चलो रेगुलर क्लाइंट विजिट की मंथ का मैंने बना लिया था। क्या करूँ?
गो टू होम करके स्टार्ट करो। Good morning, guys.
Morning.
We are starting with Vishal. So, Vishal, you may proceed.
रेगुलर क्लाइंट विजिट की बात करें तो मंथ में 8 का टारगेट था रेगुलर।
ओके,
वीक का 2, तो मेरी 3 विजिट हो गई रेगुलर में।
ओके,
वीक में ये मैट हो गया। न्यू कस्टमर विजिट की बात करें तो 13 का मंथ का टारगेट था, 6 वीक का टारगेट था। तो मेरे लास्ट वीक मेरी विजिट थी चेन्नई को 33 विजिट्स रहे एंड प्लस दिल्ली की एसएल न्यू कस्टमर विजिट है। टोटल वैल्यू ऑफ इंक्वायरीज मतलब तो ये कोटेशंस की थी, तो इसमें कोई कोटेशन गई नहीं है। टारगेट था मेरा 50,000। सेल्स ऑर्डर बुकिंग एक्जिस्टिंग क्लाइंट से बात करें तो 1 लाख का टारगेट लिया था, तो मेटल क्राफ्ट का 1,07,000 रुपये का ऑर्डर आया। आगे चलूं?
हाँ, बट आपने कैसे बाइफिकेट किए हुए हैं? आपने सीधा डिवाइड कर दिया 12 से?
कौन से 12 से?
मंथली और ये?
सर मंथ, मेरा मंथ का टारगेट 5 लाख लिया।
तो आपने डिवाइड कर दिया सीधा?
हाँ,
कौन से?
मेरे क्वार्टर पूरे ईयर की बात करूँ तो 2 करोड़ का टारगेट है, उसको तो हाइड करा हुआ नहीं।
कल आपने सिंपली डिवाइड कर दिया था, मैंने कहीं वही तो नहीं।
मैंने तो दूसरी तरीके से।
ठीक है,
तो 1 लाख का टारगेट था, तो वो एक इससे मेटल क्राफ्ट से मेरा ऑर्डर पूरा हो गया। अब नए न्यू क्लाइंट की बात करें तो राधा किशन न्यू क्लाइंट है एंड सीसीडीएस मेरा न्यू क्लाइंट है। इन दोनों के ऑर्डर आए तो ये मैट हो गया। 50,000 का वीक का टारगेट लिया था।
ये 5 लाख लिया था?
ये 2.5 लाख।
ये 5 लिया ना आपने?
हाँ,
ऑर्डर बुकिंग का एग्जिस्टिंग क्लाइंट। और
वीक का लिया 1 लाख। आगे देखो मेटल क्राफ्ट का 1,07,000 रुपये का ऑर्डर आया। ये कौन है? मेरा एग्जिस्टिंग क्लाइंट।
अगर ये वीक का है तो 2 वीक्स का होना चाहिए ना यहाँ पे टारगेट।
आप मेरा 2 लाख, आप यहाँ पे 2 लाख लिख सकते हो, यही कह रहे हो आप। मैंने 1 लाख लिया।
ओके, ठीक है,
ठीक है।
मेरे यू हैव टू कंप्लीट अनदर 4 lakhs।
मेरे को करना है ऑर्डर बुकिंग। वैसे अगर आप वैसे ही बात करो तो अभी मैं आपको नीचे दिखाऊंगा, मेरे नए टारगेट भी पूरा हो चुका है।
कहाँ पर है?
मेरे नीचे थोड़ी शीट करना है, इधर करना है। कुछ हाइड हो गया क्या? तो मैं लिखा था वो साउथ, यही ना लिखा था, जो हाइड हो गया ना उसमें चला गया।
अच्छा, एक सेकंड,
मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा बाद में।
अच्छा ठीक है,
मैं बताऊंगा कैसे है। तो ये टोटल जो 2 करोड़ का मगर मैं अभी आपको ये दिखा रहा हूँ कि मैंने अपना दिया वो दिखा दिया। बाइफरकेट क्वार्टर में करूंगा लास्ट में ना उसमें कि ये मेरा क्वार्टर नॉट। तो आप ये बोलते हैं कि आपने ये मैंने मीडियम अगर वो नहीं राइट इंडिविजुअली राइट। और अगर मैं अपनी टीम के साथ की बात करूं तो मैंने नीचे कर रहा हूँ, उसको मैं क्वार्टर के लास्ट में दिखाऊंगा कि सर मैंने ये क्वार्टर पूरा अपना कंप्लीट कर दिया।
anywhere you would require it.
अब हम सीसीआई का पेमेंट की बात करें तो ये कौन है? टारगेट पेमेंट कलेक्शन। तो 2 लाख का लिया मंथ का, 80,000 का 80,000 का मैंने उसका लिया वीक का। तो मेटल क्राफ्ट की पेमेंट आई 57, तो नॉट नेट 57,000 आई।
पर टोटल आउटस्टैंडिंग है कितना मार्केट में, वो भी तो हमें मेंशन करना था।
टोटल आउटस्टैंडिंग नीचे पार्ट है, वो पेमेंट कलेक्शन है। टोटल आउटस्टैंडिंग बाजार में कितना है?
आप ये कह रहे हो कि इतना ही है बस?
देखो सही, 50,000 का मैंने मंथ का टारगेट लिया था, वीक का 12,000 का लिया था। मेरे सीसीआई से 2 लाख
आउटस्टैंडिंग। वी वर सपोज्ड टू मेंशन हियर दैट व्हाट इज द टोटल आउटस्टैंडिंग इन द मार्केट।
रियलिटी में बाजार में क्या आउटस्टैंडिंग है वो तो पूरे क्वार्टर में दिखाऊंगा ना। मैं कह रहा
वो
हूँ ईयर में।
आपको हम जब भी आप प्रेजेंट कर रहे हो वो आपको दिखाना होगा, सो दैट वी गेट अ क्लियर पिक्चर कि आपके कितना मार्केट में होल्डिंग है और आप मंथली डिवाइड
बट वो तो आपने हाइड कर दिया। अब हम कहाँ थे में कि मैं कहता हूँ पूरे ऑल पैन इंडिया में 5 लाख मेरे बाजार में अटका हुआ।
ये रियल टाइम है, एक्चुअल है
ये एक्चुअल नहीं है। एक्चुअल क्या है कि मुझे नहीं लगता कि 5 लाख भी बाजार में होगा।
बट आपको पता कैसे लगा?
ये फिगर तो फाइनेंस देगा।
अच्छा,
ये फिगर जो भी सेल्स पर्सन बताएगा उसको ऑथेंटिकेट या उसको जो है वैलिडेट फाइनेंस वाला करेगा कि यस
ठीक है, सो यू विल ऑथेंटिकेट दिस।
रादर देन दिस आप पहले फाइनेंशियल लो आउटस्टैंडिंग क्या है वो आप उसके अगेंस्ट आप
ये डाल देना।
आपने 5 लाख का टारगेट ले लिया, अब आप फाइनेंस से कह रहे हो कि ठीक है मैंने टारगेट लिया, अब तो मेरा आउटस्टैंडिंग का 5
नहीं,
लाख
बट तेरा 2 करोड़ का अगर टारगेट है तो 5 लाख तेरा एनुअल कलेक्शन क्यों?
भाई वो 5 लाख आउटस्टैंडिंग है। आउटस्टैंडिंग समझ रहा है? कौन सा आउटस्टैंडिंग?
इन द मार्केट,
इन द मार्केट,
इन द मार्केट व्हाटएवर यू सोल्ड आउट।
नहीं क्रेडिट,
रोलिंग क्रेडिट होता है।
क्रेडिट
पुराना था
कि भाई
कोई चल
एक
रहा
बिल
है
गया, उसकी
तो कुछ
पेमेंट
बच
अभी
रहा
आनी
है।
है, दूसरा बिल गया।
पर सर ये
वो ये
टारगेट
पकड़ रहा है कि
2 करोड़ के टारगेट के अंदर
मेरा
नहीं
जो है
2 करोड़ के टारगेट में
मार्केट के अंदर मेरा रोलिंग क्रेडिट नहीं रहेगा।
रोलिंग क्रेडिट इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ एनुअल टारगेट।
उसको दोबारा से देखो। टारगेट पेमेंट कलेक्शन में मैंने 2 करोड़ की सेल ले रहा हूँ तो 2 करोड़ की पेमेंट का टारगेट भी ले रहा हूँ।
नहीं 2 करोड़
आउटस्टैंडिंग है भाई 5
देन इट शुड बी 2 करोड़ प्लस द रोलिंग।
आउटस्टैंडिंग बेसिकली 5 लाख से ज्यादा नहीं है।
हाँ जाएगा नहीं। मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ सर, आपने ये रिपोर्ट नहीं देख रहे आप। ये मैंने एनुअल टारगेट जो लिया है 5 लाख
विशाल, मैं
रुपए का।
समझ गया। मैं सिर्फ ये बोल रहा हूँ जैसे आप 2 करोड़ का आपका टारगेट है तो 2 करोड़ का आपका आउटस्टैंडिंग भी रहेगा। दैट्स व्हाट योर थिंकिंग इज, बट दैट इज नॉट द केस बिकॉज हर चीज आप क्रेडिट पे नहीं देने वाले ना, एडवांस में आएगा। सो यू कैन नॉट प्रेडिक्ट दैट 2 करोड़ विल बी योर क्रेडिट इन द मार्केट।
नहीं, इसके केस में जो है सब क्रेडिट पे माल जाता है,
पूरा 100% क्रेडिट।
सब डीलर्स को माल जाएगा। कोई होता है हफ्ते में दे देगा, कोई होता है 7 दिन में,
Are you
10
saying
दिन में,
100%
15
क्रेडिट पे
दिन
जाता
में,
है?
ऐसे
मेरे को
होता है इसके
100%
केस में।
क्रेडिट पे जाता
ठीक है, तो फिर देन इट विल
एंड
बी
ही हैज एन अप्रूवल ऑफ 30 days क्रेडिट फ्रॉम बैंक।
सब ठीक है। ओके,
अब आगे में 5 लाख वाले तो समझ में आ गया वो। सिंपल है यार।
ओके,
सीसीआई की 2 लाख रुपए आ गए
ठीक है।
जो
गुड जॉब।
बाजार में पैसा नहीं रुका हुआ था। 1 लाख 1600 कुछ रुपए रह गए नहीं वो दे दे। अच्छा ये हैंडलिंग ऑफ कस्टमर कंप्लेंट्स इशू, ये एमआईएस जो रिपोर्ट है, मैंने जितने भी कस्टमर कंप्लेंट्स थी वो बाइफरकेट कर दी। तो मेरे पास मैंने एनुअल टारगेट इन फ्यूचर के लिए 5 लिए हैं आगे पूरे साल में। मंथ में एक कोई आई तो करूंगा। मेरे पास कंप्लेंट्स बहुत रेयर केस में आएंगी क्योंकि मेरे पास सिर्फ डीलर्स और होलसेलर्स हैं। तो वहाँ पे कंप्लेंट आने के इतने कम ज्यादा चांस नहीं रहेंगे।
बट उनकी कोई कंप्लेंट नहीं
जो
हुई,
अभी
सही है।
एग्जिस्टिंग ओपन कंप्लेंट
वो एक मैंने बाइफरकेट कर दिए, वो ये लोग लीड कर रहे हैं।
सो एएसएम्स विल मैनेज।
मतलब आपने
हैंड ओवर कर दिए तो मेरा उसमें कोई रोल नहीं।
Will be helping of
बट इफ यू विल
मतलब
गेट
कि मेरा उसमें ये नहीं है कि मैं अपने सिस्टम में दिखाऊंगा, मगर मैं इनको फॉलो करा रहा हूँ। वो सेल भी इनकी आएगी जो अगर कंप्लेंट के अलावा अगर वो चीज है क्या नाम है जॉब वर्क, वो जॉब वर्क की सेल भी मैंने वो सेल कहीं दिखाई नहीं है क्योंकि वो मैंने ली नहीं। वो सब मैंने इनको दे दी कि आप लोग ये जॉब वर्क कराओ, 60,000 की सेल अपने रेवेन्यू में दिखाओ और वट एवर इट इज जो भी आ रहा है, क्योंकि एट द एंड वो आपको रेवेन्यू मिल रहा है। तो मैंने अपने हल ही नहीं रखा कि मेरा टारगेट ही नहीं है वो। मेरा टारगेट तो होलसेल है, तो मेरे को उसमें फोकस ही नहीं करना, मेरा टाइम वेस्ट होगा उसमें। वीकली अपडेट डेटाबेस एमआईएस रिपोर्ट में मैंने साल का 300 डेटाबेस डेटा रेट लिया, क्वार्टर में 50।
ये 300 जो है ये अगर आप न्यू क्लाइंट्स का लोगे, राइट? तो अगर मैं विजिट्स भी देखूं तो फिर विजिट्स भी इससे सिंक्रोनाइज होंगी।
सर अगर मैंने 100 लिए हैं रेगुलर क्लाइंट लिए थे, ठीक है, और 3 वैसे तो मेरे को यहाँ 2 से दिखानी चाहिए थी,
बट आपने 300 क्यों नहीं?
एग्जिस्टिंग क्लाइंट को
जिससे क्लाइंट भी जाएगा तो उसका
जाएगा
भी
तो
रिव्यू
अपनी बार
करेगा,
भी डेटा में डालेगा।
उसका भी अपडेट करेगा ना भाई।
एग्री, बट देन
अच्छा सैप अपॉर्चुनिटी में
Here we are talking about updation of new
वो
नहीं, but उसके
नीचे वाला सही है, ऊपर वाला गलत है।
ऐसे सपोज करो कोई विजिटिंग जा रहा है, वहाँ पे कोई फोन नंबर चेंज है, ईमेल आईडी चेंज है, तो वो कौन अपडेट करेगा? दैट इज आल्सो लाइक ना 300। अगर ये 200 और 100 300 है,
आपका
300 जगह पे जो भी चेंजेस होगा ही हैज टू चेंज दैट।
व्हाट इज योर एग्जिस्टिंग डेटा?
नंबर ऑफ क्लाइंट्स,
हाँ हाँ, पता है कितना है?
अराउंड होगा 200 अब।
200 एंड नॉट, एक
200 होलसेल में था।
नहीं सर, मेरे पूरे इन्होंने ये उसके
अब
बाद
तुम्हारा कह रहे क्या है?
एग्जिस्टिंग पूछा मैंने।
अब तुम्हारा कह रहे क्या है?
वो मुझे
Dealers।
वो मुझे भी बाइफरकेट करना है,
हाँ,
क्योंकि मेरे को
तो
पूरा
वो एक बार
पैन
चेंज
इंडिया
कर लेना, प्लीज चेंज दैट, ठीक है? आप समझ रहे हो मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि नए क्लाइंट्स और एग्जिस्टिंग के हिसाब से वो सिंक होना
अब
चाहिए।
ये तेरा ये एनुअल टारगेट यहाँ पे हमेशा ब्लैंक रहेगा, क्योंकि तुम टारगेट थोड़ी लेके चलोगे कि मेरे को साल के अंदर 5
कितनी
कंप्लेंट आनी चाहिए।
नहीं, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कंप्लेंट आनी नहीं चाहिए।
So, बस आप
Blank हमारा जीरो होना चाहिए।
दिस शुड बी ऑन रियल बेस टाइम, कि कोई कंप्लेंट आई तो यू विल
आपके
मैनेज।
आउटस्टैंडिंग और क्लाइंट कंप्लेंट्स रियल टाइम,
आउटस्टैंडिंग में
Only real
रियल
time।
टाइम है। इसमें आप पहले से कोई टारगेट सेट कर सकते हो कि नहीं, मुझे 5 कंप्लेंट्स रिजॉल्व करनी। 5 कंप्लेंट्स का आपने टारगेट ले लिया है, लेकिन कंप्लेंट्स एक्चुअल में 2 आई हैं।
या आई नहीं,
कंप्लेंट तो
आपका
रिजॉल्व हो गया, लेकिन आपका
10 आ गई।
टारगेट मीट नहीं हो
आपका
सकता।
टारगेट फेल हो गया।
10 आ गई तो क्या करोगे?
फेल नहीं हो गया,
Overachieve हो गया।
बट यू नो
अनरियलिस्टिक हो गया।
रियल टाइम है,
अनरियलिस्टिक, ठीक है? तो आप चेंज कर लें।
आप नीचे देखो,
हाँ जी, हाँ ये
नॉर्थ साउथ वेस्ट ईस्ट, ईस्ट में कुछ नहीं आया हुआ।
ये आपने 50,000 लिखा हुआ और एक 78,000 लिखा हुआ।
नहीं नहीं सर, ये 78,000 है, वो नॉर्थ का 50,000 है शायद।
नॉर्थ 50 है, ये ऊपर देखो ना, ये रहा।
हाँ ठीक है।
हाँ।
और साउथ में से प्रीमियम
78,000, ये ऑर्डर्स ऑलरेडी आ चुके हैं।
आ चुके हैं सर।
तो फिर आप इनको इसमें क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे हो?
इसमें सर आ चुके हैं, जा भी चुके हैं,
अब पेमेंट भी आ चुकी है,
पेमेंट भी आ चुकी है।
2000 छोड़ के।
जनता स्टील की और इसकी रह गई है ओरियन। मैं अभी आपको मैंने क्या कहा कि ये मैंने अभी सिर्फ आपको यहाँ समझने के लिए शीट दिखाई है, अब मैं आगे उसको वहाँ जोड़ूंगा।
इसमें जोड़ना था आपको पहले करते,
इसीलिए मैंने आज यहाँ पे नीचे दिखाया वो कि इसको कैसे दिखाऊं। आपने अब मुझे कहा कि अब इसको जोड़ना आगे, तो मैं ऊपर दिखाऊंगा। और समझ गए?
विनायक का
समझ।
सर 1-2 लोगों को और मिला लो उसमें।
आए 2 करोड़,
5-6 जगह
आए 2
और
करोड़।
अगर इसको मैंने वेबसाइट में कर दिया तो तेरा नाम भी जुड़ जाता।
Then you're saying कि 2 crores is earning and he is showing 2 crores into 3, 6 crores books में।
यस,
How come that's possible?
वो ये 300 करोड़ की कंपनी में चार चीज ऐसी बनी थी, डिजाइन भी का माल इधर जाता था, उसका माल इधर जाता था, घूम के गिरने में।
ये तो रियलिस्टिक ही नहीं है ना कि आप 2 करोड़ कमा रहे हो और 6 करोड़ बुक्स में थोड़ी।
आस्ती मैडम
नहीं, उन्होंने ये ऑफलाइन बोला आपको कि तीनों के में इंक्लूड होगा।
चल क्लियर कराओ।
अच्छा ठीक, बट मैं ये कह रहा हूँ बुक्स में वो उतना ही रहेगा 2 करोड़ से।
आई थिंक
It cannot be 6 crores।
बुक्स में कैसे रहेगा, क्योंकि जब बिल बनेगा तो एक्चुअल में बिल ही बनेगा।
वो
double
तुम्हारे
triple नहीं बनेगा।
इंडिविजुअली यू कैन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, बट आइडियली वो भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट जो होना चाहिए वो इनटू डिवाइडेड बाय 3 होना चाहिए। इट शुड नॉट बी कि 76 आपका, 76 आपका, 76 आपका।
मतलब बुकिंग की शादी मैंने फॉलो चेक इसने कलेक्ट किया उसके वहां जाके, और टेरिटरी थी विनायक की, तो इससे 3 जन शो करेंगे।
ठीक है, अब देखिए, any help you require, any support you would require from either of us or from ASMs, Vinayak, Sarjeet,
Yes. Hello.
हेलो
यस नरेश।
सरजीत, सरजीत
हाँ,
आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही है।
यस यस।
मैंने आपको एक स्ट्रीट बोला था जहाँ राघव जी ने बताया था, उस स्ट्रीट पे जो स्टोर है उस पर आपने विजिट करी क्या?
नहीं, करना बाकी है।
हाँ
करना बाकी है। मेरे को एड्रेस फॉरवर्ड कर दो।
ठीक है। आप सरजीत ये नोट कर लेना आप, और
हाँ, विशाल मेरे को एड्रेस फॉरवर्ड कर देना।
मैं करता हूँ, ऑफलाइन बात करता हूँ।
हाँ,
ठीक है, बट आप
मैं बस समझा।
ठीक है।
विनायक,
हेलो।
विनायक,
यस यस।
जो हम प्रोजेक्ट होटल में जा रहे थे, रास्ते में एड्रेस होम आया था ना, जैसे स्टोर्स आए थे, जो मैंने आपसे कहा था ये विजिट कर लेना।
आपका वॉइस ठीक नहीं आ रहा, ब्रेक आ रहा, बोलो अभी बोलो।
ऐसे नहीं आएगा।
कैन यू हियर अस नाउ?
यस यस नरेश, यस।
विनायक, जब हम कांच वाला से मिलने जा रहे थे तो रास्ते में एक स्टोर्स आए थे ना, जो मैंने आपको कहा था विजिट करने हैं, जब हम कहा था कि यार हमारी मीटिंग है, हम आप बाद में कर लोगे।
यस यस यस।
उन स्टोर्स पे विजिट करना प्लीज।
क्या मंडे आई गो, मंडे आई गो।
ठीक ठीक ठीक।
ग्रेट, प्लीज नोट इट डाउन। आप अपनी डायरी में नोट कर लो, सो दैट यू विल हेल्प हिम।
विशाल
कैप्चर करता है रिकॉर्डिंग।
हेलो
हेलो।
विनायक
हाँ विशाल।
जी विनायक कुछ कह रहे हो
विशाल आप बोले ना, you said that you'll find out whether the procurement will be done from Gurgaon or Hyderabad. बोल के you told that you'll find out, right?
आप एक बार वहां मिलना मुझे पता है कि वो गुड़गांव ही कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस है मगर आप पर्सनली मिलना
ठीक है।
वहां से लीड निकालना
Okay, right, done.
अच्छा विनायक ये हिमांशु से बात करो जेएस इंटरप्राइजेस का मैटर सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं
Yesterday I spoke to Bipul. He said that he'll sort out on Monday.
ठीक है
Bipul is actually unwell, so he will not be available. So if you need Himanshu,
Okay.
note of it, he will keep the things ready.
Sure, done.
हिमांशु हिमांशु
Himanshu, मेरा ना इंटरनेट ढंग से नहीं चल रहा, that's what he was saying. I told him वहाँ से भी fever आता है. So there was a question from Vinayak
और विशाल
and Vishal.
अभी लास्ट विजिट हेलो
We can't hear you.
चलो वो हम बाद में कर लेंगे आप रिव्यू स्टार्ट
ठीक है. So Vinayak, please take it offline with Himanshu. All right. Or the moment he joins, you can convey the message later.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You wanna start? So we're starting with Sudhir. अच्छा ये Shall we start?
Okay, yeah. So my basic agenda for last month was to create a strong product profile so that we can put upcoming inquiries on turnkey basis. So for that, I have almost finalized 30 plus brands. My target was finalization of 20 brands, which I have exceeded with all the commercials, including the discounts. That I would like to add another 20 brands to the existing international brand profiles.
Okay.
So as far as the product part is concerned, the my targets, we have already achieved almost 30 plus brands, and in June we will be adding 20 more brands. So in all, it will be a profile of almost 50 plus brands for various categories.
Okay.
Because we have upcoming inquiries on turnkey basis, so that's why this bigger profile is important. Now, second was for making a brand profile, though it is at an initial stage, means later part, Gopal's role will be coming into this description along with the category and the company profile. Company profile means the individual brand profile that has already been made, and this will be updated in June once we add newer brands.
Okay.
Now, the target for sales, the most important thing was to send brand profile and to inform our key clients that we have started doing this on chunky basis. So mailers to 20 prospective clients has already been sent, and target for June is that we will be sending to 100 plus prospective clients, not all, but who are our key clients. And basic second agenda will be that we have to generate and quote at least 10 inquiries. So once we start, we can always anticipate the revenue generation. So annual target is already there, but for this quarter, no target was there because we will be starting quotations very soon. So we have already sent 2 quotations, and we anticipate that we will be adding 10 more inquiries within this month, and next month target will be another 20 inquiries. So based on that, it will be divided to achieve annual budget.
And how's the response from these people where you have sent the quotation? Is it
No, at the moment only 2 quotations have been sent because it has been sent during last week only. So response can be better known within next review. And the most important will be that we are sending the brand profiles. So our main objective will be to get more inquiries so that we quote on turnkey basis, then we can anticipate.
the motive is to spread word of mouth that we are into projects now?
Yes.
Right?
And that's why means target to all sales people has also been given that they have to generate at least 1 inquiry every week, so that we get regular inquiries and we start quoting.
So guys, this is for every region. Sarjeet, Vinayak,
Yes,
and
yes.
North.
To the heels, one is Antara and second is the Jaipur one. So these 2 leads are already there. Vinayak, you were telling that there will be 2 inquiries, project inquiries soon. So is there any update on that?
Yesterday I've given 2 inquiries, right? One is Barkio and one is Hyde Place. So that 2 are handled by Benjamin West only.
Not here.
Louder.
Yesterday I forwarded 2 visiting cards of the people I met in Hyderabad. One is Hyatt Palace, which is handled by Benjamin West, and one is Barq. I forwarded that also, the assistant project manager.
Right.
So
So
those,
these are good leads. Yeah.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
third
Go
one,
ahead. Go ahead. You were saying something.
yeah, and the third one is Bangalore Dan Hospitality. That is also handled by Benjamin West only. So these 3 are the upcoming projects which is happening in Hyderabad and Bangalore. So the Chennai and Kerala one, I'll be the Kerala also the Grand Hyatt Lulu.
Vinayak, what is the stage? What do you think? How much time would it take?
See, me and Vishal visited that place. Vishal was also there. The thing is, almost 70% of the project is already completed, and they are finalizing on the brands and everything. And the Benjamin West Ali Asgar is the main person who is finalizing on all the food and beverage brands and other brands.
We'll keep follow up on that. Keep this every week.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sarjeet, any update from your area on any upcoming project?
Not now. There's no updation right now.
Not at the.
No.
We should try that we get at least 1 inquiry a week.
Sure.
Project in the sense, whatever we are supplying in Skyra, that everybody knows. Wherever we are going, we are trying to get their F&B requirement and kitchen equipments requirement. We have to inform them.
Sarjeet, but
No, I does Sarjeet understand what is the project?
no, but you
Does
should
the
understand.
renovation
No?
of a hotel come under project or does it come under routine supplies?
Everything will be coming under the project in case it is going for the complete requirement of F&B. Like you have the brand profile, you are doing crockery, you are doing cutlery, you are doing lamps, you are doing
So that means any hotel property.
not hotel property, even the restaurants also.
So in that case, when Sarjeet is replying that he has no inquiry for his directly, he has not understood because we just come back from a meeting at Marriott. We just come back from a meeting from Taj where we have a list
renovation.
of projects which are going under renovation. And he was present in that meeting when this was discussed.
His
That's why my
understanding is
question
different.
Sarjeet,
Hello.
are you clear what Harmeet is saying?
I'm not. Can't hear. Hello.
What Harmeet is saying that you were part of that Marriott meeting and Taj meeting.
Yes, correct.
So many projects are scheduled to come in during this year. So are you aware on that?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear?
Voice is breaking. Sudhirji.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
So when you visited Marriott, along with the Harmeet?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I think he can't hear.
Hello.
Sarjeet, can you hear us?
I can hear, but the voice is breaking.
Okay. Just 1 second, I'm dialing your number. Can you pick up the call?
Hello. Hello.
Sarjeet? Yeah, I was saying that you visited Marriott property.
Yeah.
So during the meeting, you discussed that there will be many projects which are coming with the Marriott brand.
Okay. Correct.
So why you are saying that you are not aware and there is no inquiry or no discussion on any of the project inquiry? You have already met the concerned person and there should be update on that.
Once I get feedback from him, I'll let you know. Right now, I don't have the numbers where they're coming up.
Okay, but at least you can update this on weekly basis. Yeah, this is in the last week only. But do you understand that what project inquiry means?
Project inquiry means upcoming of new hotels, restaurants. It's correct.
Absolutely, this is one of the thing. But even in the existing also, there will be many requirements
Yeah, they need
besides our own. Yeah, like there can be requirement of your complete crockery, cutlery, F&B requirement, renovation projects. So there is a huge range. You have also seen that mail where the brand profile of almost 30 plus brands were given to you. So you that various categories are given. So whatever you are doing, other than that, there are many brands which we can put.
Okay. So I'll let
So
you know.
wherever you are going, you just inform them
Yeah.
that you are dealing in all these brands and they should send us the inquiry.
Okay.
Like you can also take the example of March. Now they have sent you inquiry for cutlery,
Yeah.
right? But there will be many other categories also for which they will be buying,
Correct.
right? So you should update this on regular basis and you should be aware what we can supply. That's why the mailers have been sent regularly to you. In case anything is not clear, do speak,
Okay.
but you should be updated.
Okay.
And he's supposed to follow up on the 4 projects which are we talking about, or 2 in Goa. But he is understanding with the clear, no, that he is supposed to follow up.
Hello.
So,
Is there further action on
so what you can do? Can you send a list
Hello.
including this Marriott?
I have already mailed to Nida.
You have mailed to
Nida, business partner, new business partner.
Nida.
Yeah,
So
Nida and
can you also mark a copy to me?
okay, I'll send you again.
Yeah, whenever any new inquiry is coming, so you mark a copy to me so that I can give my inputs in case any value addition can be there.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chalo. All right. Okay. So the basic agenda I have given for this month also that I will be adding 20 more international brands to the existing profile, and I have to send these brand profiles to 100 prospective clients, which I feel that there can be a requirement, and the main objective will be to generate at least 10 project inquiries.
that will be what expecting?
Yes, yes. No, this month, June.
No, it is quarter one.
Quarter one. Yeah. But in any case, we have to do annual budgets. So in any case, this will be more difficult in case we are not acting on monthly basis. So that's it from my side. In case any question is there, I can answer that.
Sarjeet, Vinayak, any questions as far as project understanding is concerned?
Nothing, Naresh. Everything is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we move to next one? Vinayak, we're moving to yours.
Yes.
You can start.
Yeah, Naresh, coming to my target, this 2 crores, quarterly is 50 lakhs, monthly it is 16 lakhs, so weekly it is 4 lakh 16,000. Okay. Coming to my new client visits, quarterly is 108 and monthly is 36. So new clients this week we have made almost close to 16 new customers across all South. I have mentioned all the clients we have visited with Vishal, the dealers and the hotels also. Hello.
Okay. Vinayak, I think you have bifurcated, just, you have divided your into equal parts. But are you sure that every quarter you'll achieve the same? Because you're taking targets even when there will be a lean period. The
No, no, no.
target remains similar,
No, no,
as
no.
per the sheet.
See, this thing I have to speak with Raghav. As I told, like I didn't had any one-on-one meeting till now. So once I have a meeting on Wednesday, so then I'll be putting my exact target.
What is important? Otherwise, not.
Okay.
They're not showing.
It's constant.
Yeah. So they are the not.
Hello.
Yeah, we are good with that.
There's 5
Yeah.
10%.
So the thing and new client visits I've mentioned over here. So what are the new client visits we have met last 2 weeks? So these are the mentioned new ones. And coming to the inquiries, so 5 lakhs 30,000 is the inquiries it was generated. Hello.
Yeah, we are listening.
Yeah, and coming to the existing client order booking, I didn't have any existing clients order booking. And the new clients, we have built two customers. One is Premier Corporation. Hello.
Yeah, Vinayak, we are listening.
Yeah, 2 lakhs 24, 264 is I have built till now, till last week. So I didn't meet the target. And coming to my collection part, so my monthly target is 5 lakhs 950. So I have achieved weekly is 2 lakhs 50,000. So I have achieved 3 lakhs 87,673. So whatever is achieved, I have mentioned on the right hand side. So whatever is outstanding, I have mentioned on the right hand side. It will be collected next week, most probably.
Okay, these are all new bookings.
Yes, yes. The new bookings are two of them.
Okay.
And coming coming to my customer complaints, I have one complaint which is pending since long time.
Orders which have been booked from Delhi and just gone in their account. That way, at least we'll know what is their personal performance. The Club Mahindra order and Premier Corporation, both these orders were handed over in a lap. No, but that means if you've only done only 60,000, but still you're getting a figure of 5 lakhs. That's not the correct.
No, but I believe that, we should have the individual targets here rather than the combined ones, so that we, feature the, individual, figures rather than, combining the figures. Let's say, if he's achieving X amount,
Yes.
as individual, and, Vishal also, does some business there, with his dealers, right? He should not include that in the review at least.
That is it.
But then that amount will be booked at three, different, say, with sales people. You cannot enter three different amounts in the books because if sales is only for 2 crores, they are calculating 2 crores here, 2 crores there.
Sales copy are something different, targets are different. Two different will do. One
We
is
are
the
not talking about
we are not talking about the books.
our financial statements.
We are talking about the targets.
So if it's the overall strategy of the company is to go with the collaborated sales efforts, then that's how it is.
Okay.
So some people will be luckier than others, but I know that everyone will energize each other to work harder. I don't think anyone will sit behind and only get orders from others. I don't believe that's what's going to happen.
Okay, so this 2 crore will include, anything which comes from others also.
Like when I said, we'll figure out the exact target value this week only, in the coming week. But yeah, it will include
Every effort,
whatever, yeah,
the combined effort.
in his category.
Okay.
About the collections, whatever outstanding collection is there, should that the entire amount be a monthly target? Because you cannot bifurcate.
No. What needs to be a monthly target is what you're collecting in that month.
But anyhow, whatever outstanding amount that there is should be collected as
No,
soon as
no. It's
possible.
like somebody you have got the 60-day target. Somewhere you've got the 60-day target.
See,
So you can't
right
combine
now,
both
so
of
we
them.
are still very focused on advance payments and payments on delivery. And our task should be that we are hitting those. Okay, for the simple reason that two reasons. One is that it is a lot of your own work to follow up with people which should otherwise go into generating orders. So for your own sake, don't give in. Right? And the second is that company does not have that kind of cash flow to sustain payments. We can do it with the key customers. We have to show that support. Otherwise, we cannot build a relationship. So you have to make good decisions. So really, it's an entrepreneurial decision. Company, I can't stretch it. Yet I need to support my customer. I need to build that relationship. I don't want to follow up. How should I make this work? What's the best way? It's really your own decision. There is no formula or set thinking. No, you have to do it. Make a good decision.
So you can check the history of the client, maybe, if some existing client is
Build
there.
the relationship first and then start giving it. Tell them that this is our first order right now, we'll go with this. Moving forward, I can offer something.
Yeah.
Negotiate with them. Okay, from the company's end, we are doing our best to make it a very lucrative deal for the customer. The kind of marketing we are doing, the kind of products that we are designing, the kind of sales pitch and everything that we have is far beyond industry standards. So from the company side, the pitches, the strategy is that when you sit on the table with the customer should want the deal to happen as badly as you. You're not saying please ले लो, credit भी ले लो, इतना discount भी ले लो, इसी तरीके से खरीद लो. That's not what our aim is. Aim is that customer sits and says, I want these products as that. And then when you are negotiating with him, you are able to negotiate. But boss, I'm sorry, I can't give payment. He's saying, yeah, I still want it really badly, so I'll take it anyway. So that's when we can really enjoy the sales. When you sit there, customer really wants it badly, you know he wants it, you can negotiate with him, you have the power on the table. That is where the fun is.
So it is like, you take your own decision so that, company will not, in trouble.
Don't create that agenda where you have to constantly follow up. So don't give credit to those customers. It's okay to lose a few orders in the process also. You might just gain more by the time you have not following up.
Yeah, because follow up begin, is also
And
your task.
where the
It
customer
adds.
is good, he's strong, he has good, he can make the payments on time, and you're gaining confidence in the relationship. Give him a few his credit and tell him that the company.
Market intelligence is very important for every client. तो उसकी क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री क्या है मार्केट में, जनरली बातचीत करके भी पता चल जाता है ये कस्टमर कैसा है, इसकी पेमेंट्स कैसी है, बोला ये तो बढ़िया है, जो जवाब देता है उस टाइम पे मिल Then you know that okay, 3-4 people are talking like this about this customer, you can trust him. But there again, first dealing, you always tell him, sir, we are just starting off. Chalo, cash on delivery ka kar do.
In the very first year that we were in business, it was just me and Pavan, and we both had our own jobs in Solvent. We were just doing this, part time, and we were very clear. We told the client that it's a small company. We don't have that kind of cash flow. We can't offer you credit. I know this because I did all the sales that year myself. We had 1.1 or 1.2 crores of sales that year, and we did not lose a single order because of credit. We hit every single order, even Club Mahindra, ITC, where there was never any credit, like prepayment given to suppliers. Even they put in orders. We worked with the chef to, push the purchasing person to give us prepayment terms. And where we just could not do it, we got dealers involved. We got heroes involved, we got other dealers involved. That you do the transaction, you give the credit, you have a relationship, I'll supply the goods.
This thing with one more client, Roy, the person baby. He was also confirming that. And he was appreciating this.
So we were honest, we told the customers we don't have that, we are a small company, we don't have that kind of bandwidth. We can't do it. And they understood, they all understood. And we can still give that best, we're still not that big a company that we can do these kind of things. We need your support right now, we'll give it.
So generally the issue comes at hotels where there is a process, whether we cannot give it advance. So in that case, generally what we used to tell the customer is, आप check बनवा लो, तो उनके multiple processes होते हैं, layers होते हैं signing के, और final check sign होने के बाद में send us a scanned copy. We will deliver the goods, and the person who will come to deliver the goods, he will collect the check.
But Sudhir, you will vouch for this. Mostly when hotels are doing purchases, it's prepayment terms for international. Always, it is. So the processes are there. It's just that when it comes to Indian vendors, the attitude changes. And we are doing everything at our end to create that kind of impression that we're an international company. The kind of marketing, the kind of catalogs, the kind of photography, the kind of other brands they carry and integrating. But definitely there is no set process that it has to work. There's a lot of transactions which happen in prepayment, and that's the industry standard also. We just like to pull Indian suppliers a little bit more.
Okay, Vinayak? Vinayak?
Yes, Naresh.
Okay.
Hello.
We're discussing credit, right?
Yeah, and the pending one is 1,13,000. It will be collected next week. So that is my outstanding thing. And coming to my this customer complaints, I got one Iris hotel. It is still pending since long time.
Okay, so you want to discuss the issue? What is the issue? Because it is pending for long.
Yeah, yesterday I spoke to people. He told that he'll be solving it. So I didn't got any clarity on that. That is the main thing.
Manshu, you there? Manshu? There's no reply. Okay, you take it offline with Himanshu and Bipul. Bipul is not around, so you can call him, or maybe you can call Himanshu in some time so that he'll be ready with the things which you would require to help him with. We should move to the next one, MIS database.
Yeah, that is updated, and the SAP opportunities for all of these couple of 2 weeks things I need to update. So yesterday I forwarded to Vishal. He has forwarded to Nida to create the masters. So once that is done, I'll be updating it most probably today and tomorrow. So Monday everything will be updated.
Okay. Please do mention the SAP opportunities in the expense sheet so that we come to know. So do not send the expense sheet without SAP opportunities.
Yes, yes, I'll mention and I'll forward it to you.
Okay. Any help you would require from us, any one of us?
As of now, everything is good, and that is everything is good.
You want to discuss your, important things from the tour which will help, Skyra, in terms of business or revenue or any other thing? It was a week long.
Yeah, the thing is, I wanted to thing is, as we were on the tour last week, the main thing I want to discuss about the Kerala and Chennai, it was very sensitive market. So the main business what we can generate is from Bangalore and Hyderabad. So Chennai and Hyderabad, so that is the only concern me and Vishal were discussing actually.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Vinayak. We'll move to the next one.
Yeah.
Sajid,
Yes.
we're starting yours.
Okay.
We can start.
Yeah. My regular client visit, I have taken a target for 2 weeks was a 10, and I've met with the 10. And then name who have visited, I have mentioned on the right hand side. Same with the new customers also. I have taken the target, but I of 10, and I met 14 new dealers. And the total inquiries after visiting old and new customer, it was say about 10 to 12 lakhs. In that, I have converted into 1,43,000, and the client, the names are written on the right hand side. That is Rajpal Caterers, Surya Palace, and Janta Steel. So this was about the business development. The next is of the sales and order booking from exit client was my target was 1,25,000, and I got of 86 158, which I have not met. I failed, and I got the booking from Janta Steel and Surya Palace. That is from new client. Sorry, that is from the existing client, and from the new client it was Rajpal Caterers, that is in Baroda, amounts to 57,039. So revenue generation for this week it was 51,265. That is means I got the amount. I have done a billing of these two clients, Janta Steel and Varun Trading Company. Next to credit control, my target for monthly was 2,50,000 and weekly 1 lakh. So I got a payment of 23,000, and morning I got one more payment from the Bombay Glassware, that is of 12,000. So it comes to about 35,000. Now
Out
total
of 1
out,
lakh.
yeah.
Okay.
So out of total outstanding of is of 2,94,000. In this you can minus of today morning I got a payment of 12,600. So this was my credit control, and all there was no there, there is no problem about of any customers complaint and issues. Coming to the MIS report, I have filled all my database and mailed to NIDA, and the sales opportunities I have done till now.
Okay.
Open है वो भी
He has not mentioned anything here.
There are a couple of open complaints from He's saying कि वहाँ पे people ने उसको बोला है कि आप वहाँ से कोट लेकर आप खुद खरीदो. He's saying कि मैं नहीं ले सकता, मैं नहीं कर सकता, and I have told warehouse. So this is why it's in between. Sir जी,
Yeah.
what about that acrylic sheet का जो उसमें आपका कौन सा होटल है जिसको कंप्लेंट अभी पड़ा है open and there are like couple of other complaints as well.
वो मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, मैंने पहला भी बताया. I cannot run to the wholesalers and do the everything. मेरे से नहीं होगा, वहाँ से भेजना पड़ेगा. मैं टेक्निकली मैं वहाँ जाके साइज देखूँ, मैं जाके फिट करूँ, इट टेक होल डे आई थिंक सो. फिर उसके लिए मेरे को मालूम नहीं क्या कॉस्ट निकलता क्या नहीं. इट हैज टू बी डन फ्रॉम देयर ओनली. मैंने हिमांशु को बोला भी, दे आर डिनाइंग नाउ.
But how this will be resolved? Is there any strategy? Who will be helpful to close this? Because ultimately, we should close.
It has to be ordered from the logistic, because मैंने उनको बोला था पैकिंग बराबर कर भेज देना. हिमांशु ने कोरियर वाली के ऊपर डाल दिया कि आप बराबर पैकिंग करके देना वाइल डिस्पैचिंग इट। और कोरियर वाले को मैंने जब पूछा तो वो बोलता कि नहीं हमारा कोई काम नहीं, हमारा खाना काम डिस्पैच है, उनको वुडन बॉक्स पैकिंग में देना चाहिए।
I think factory is the I agree that the customer should not have to get, but internally it's the warehouse.
Himanshu,
warehouse should get sorted out. At the end,
And it's not easy to concentrate a cutted package and package. That's why there's a factory, and that's why people buy it. They don't cut it.
Himanshu, are you not able to log in back? Okay, so did you hear what Sarjeet has conveyed? So when can we expect the closures on this? Because it's been 3 months that this complaint is pending, and he has started, keeping it out of his, sheet, because he is feeling that this goes to logistics, and logistics has to resolve this.
it should be there in before.
Hello, Himanshu? So this problem is not resolved since last 3 months.
कॉस्ट पूछो कितनी आ रही है वुडन पैलेट की, उस पे एक बबल रैप लपेट के वुडन पैलेट आएगा।
Just 1 second.
यार हिमांशु वुडन पैलेट कितने का आएगा उसका? हाँ मुझे पता है, वो वुडन का वो पैलेट ही बोलते हैं उसको, एक बहुत बड़ा फ्रेम बनवाता है, लकड़ी के फट्टों से बनता है वो। उसकी कॉस्ट पूछी आपने किसी से? तो मैं आपको दिनेश से पूछो, दिनेश के मैं आपको एक रास्ता बता रहा हूँ, दिनेश से बात करो। दिनेश के पास एक वेंडर है जो वुडन पैलेट बनाता है, हर चीज में था वो, उससे बात कर लेगा, उससे आप कोटेशन ले लो कि वुडन पैलेट कितने का बनेगा, मुझे इस साइज का पैलेट बनाना है। इस शीट को बबल रैप में लपेट के उसके अंदर पैक करके ही जा सकती है, और कोई तरीका नहीं है। आप उसकी कॉस्ट निकाल लो, आपको पता लग जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा आसान।
Okay, but please ensure that we resolve this problem because this is pending for long. All right, and please do mention this, in the next review sheet also. Okay.
I think another alternative could be Sarjeet could speak to the purchase guy of that.
Sarjeet?
Yeah.
Any more queries or questions?
If they can source it,
It's a,
Understand one is okay, two is already there. Sajid can go easily there, take it one piece out, go to the market, buy this. जितना बड़ा भी है, बट यहाँ से अगर आप बना के भेजोगे सर, आपका कोरियर कॉस्ट उतना आ जाएगा, इतना सोच रही है। तो
it's a hotel.
सर सरजीत कैन यू
It's a hotel club which is working. अगर वो उसके परचेज मैनेजर को कहता है कि भैया आप इसका एक लोकली बनवा लो और मैं उसकी जो भी बिल मुझे दोगे हम रिवर्स कर देंगे, it will be cheaper than the courier and the pallet.
that is the another solution what we're talking
वो
about.
solution भी ट्राई किया है, but
I think Sarjeet is like
ट्राई किया है। नहीं, होटल के मैनेजर को है कि भाई आपके पास 3 शीटों में से तीनों का सेम साइज है, एक शीट आपकी टूटी है, आप उसको लोकली बनवा के हमें दे दो।
मैं बता रहा हूँ ये विपुल को
वो भी तो तरीका है, जैसे पहाड़गंज में शीट मिलती है वैसे वहाँ एरिया में कहीं मिलती होगी, इसके पास सैंपल
वो नहीं करना है,
सर
उस
बैंक
मैटर को छोड़ो।
सर
अब ये
बॉम्बे
होटल वाले
में
को कह सकता है कि अगर आप ट्राई
होटल वाला क्यों करेगा? होटल
सर
वाला
मेरी बात सुनो सर, एक बार मेरी बात
सुनो।
सुनो। बॉम्बे में वेंडर्स होते हैं एक्रेलिक के, यहाँ से सोर्स करो, एक नेट पे ढूंढो कौन है, उसको फोन करो, जाके वो रिप्लेस करके उतना लगा के देना, उसके पैसे उसको दे। ऐसे वेंडर्स यहाँ पे उसे बॉम्बे में है, फाइंड आउट द नेट कौन सा वेंडर है एक्रेलिक का, उसको बोलो इस होटल में जाओ, ये शीट है, लगा के दे दो, लगा के दे देगा, उतना पैसा उसको दे दो।
But then who has to do that? Sarjeet is not competent.
this Himanshu
This
or
Himanshu
Vipul
or
have get
Vipul has to
organized
do
from
this.
here.
They have to find the vendors.
नेट पे होना है, कौन सा
दोनों ऑप्शन दे दो ना,
Himanshu,
एक और ऑप्शन देता हूँ।
did you hear this option? One second.
हिमांशु एक बार ना नेट पे चेक करो कि बॉम्बे में कौन है जो एक्रेलिक का वेंडर है, उसको बोलो वो वहां पे जाएगा होटल में, चेक करेगा क्या लगा हुआ है, एक सैंपल लेके काट के उतना लगा दो, उसके पैसे जो होगा वो बिल कर देगा। ठीक है, नेट पे चेक कर लो कौन से क्रैली के वेंडर्स हैं, 50 मिल जाएंगे, 100-200 रुपए महंगा ले लेगा। जरूरत ही नहीं है ये सब यहाँ से पैकिंग करके भेजने की, फाइंड आउट ऑन द नेट। 50 मिलेंगे यार, 50 मिलेंगे।
गारंटी नहीं है ये सब करने के बाद भी वहाँ सही सलामत
ठीक है, हाँ
अगर कोई हैवी वेट रख दिया ट्रांसपोर्टर ने कुछ और, उससे तो बबल का करा होगा। बहुत अच्छा बबल है।
अरे मैं तो बताऊँ, दिल्ली में इतने वेंडर्स है क्रैली, उनको बोलो कोई ना कोई रेफरेंस दे देंगे यार बॉम्बे का। वो एक दिन में लगा हुआ दे देगा, उसमें कोई बहुत बड़ा तीर मारने वाला काम नहीं है। ठीक है, सरजीत को इन्वॉल्व भी मत करो, डायरेक्टली होटल का एड्रेस दो, वहां लग के वो चला है।
उसको बोलो कि हिमांशु, जिस बंदे से तुम विकी स्मिथ के लिए बातचीत कर रहे हो, उसी को बोलो कि तुम्हारा कोई बॉम्बे में है क्या कस्टमर, तुम्हारा कोई जान पहचान वाला बॉम्बे में है, एक ऐसा शीट है जो वहां पे लगवानी है, उसी से रेफरेंस मिल जाएगा तुम जिससे विकी स्मिथ की बातचीत करके सैंपल बनवा रहे हो। या दूसरा, जिसके तुम एक्रिलिक के जो है अभी ऑर्डर प्लेस कर रहे हो हमारे रेगुलर सप्लाई खरीदने के लिए, कोई वेंडर से डिटेल ले लो।
ठीक है, so Himanshu, please make a note of these things, and once Vipul is back, discuss the feasibility with him and try to resolve it. Okay, Sarjeet,
Yeah.
any more queries, or yes, we're done with this?
Okay. The query I spoke to Harmeet also regarding the caterers in Gujarat side. They will pay all the payment in check and cash, but they need a bill in 50%. Is it possible?
This is one problem, that the caterers are not ready to give the road permit and they do not want 100% invoice. They want 50% invoice. So they'll give the full payment. But then you can do detail also. From our end will be that you will want the quantity 20 pieces to be shown in the invoice. But instead of 10,000 rupees per piece, at 5,000 rupees per piece. Don't you do? We don't have any dealer in Ahmedabad, no, in Gujarat. That's the issue.
So that we are not playing around with invoicing at all. If the customer is not willing to budge, we have to find a mid person. That's the only way. Other issue is that we do retail invoicing. The customer doesn't account for it, we account for it.
संजीत,
Hello. Yeah.
बड़ौदा में हमने एक रेंटल कंपनी को मिले थे, याद है?
रेंटल क्या नाम है, अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है। कौन सा कंपनी सर?
जिसका हमने वहीं पे बैठे बैठे ऑर्डर लिया था, चेक लिया था।
हाँ तो उसी का ही बात कर रहा हूँ, इंडियन हायर्स।
हाँ तो इंडियन हायर ने हमारे को पहले भी तो चेक दिया था।
वो छोटा अमाउंट का था। उस इंडियन हायर्स, इनका ग्रुप है केटरिंग का, इंडियन हायर्स एंड पटेल केटरिंग, दोनों और भी 2-3 जन है, ये लोग सब मिलके ना इकट्ठा एक के नाम पे बिल माल मंगाएंगे। वो क्या बोलते हैं आप, हम है ना आपको चेक दे देंगे और कुछ कैश देंगे, पेमेंट आपका पूरा करेंगे, बट आई वांट इनवॉइस इन 50%। हमको गवर्नमेंट को ज्यादा भरना नहीं, वो बोलता हमको खाली इतना शो कर रहा है।
उसको बोलो हम 2 इनवॉइस बनाएंगे।
हाँ
एक इनवॉइस बनाएंगे जितने का तुमने चेक दिया है,
हाँ
और एक कैश सेल करके इनवॉइस बनाएंगे जो तुम्हारा जो है तुम कैश दोगे।
ओके।
बिल मतलब अगर 10 पीस लिए हैं उसने,
हाँ
और उसने आधा आधा पेमेंट दिया है, तो 5 का बिल बनेगा उसके नाम से,
हाँ
5 का बिल बनेगा कैश सेल करके। उसको अगर वो ओके है तो उनको जो है सेकंड वाला वो खाते में दिखाएंगे नहीं, हमारे यहाँ से 100% बिलिंग बनेगी।
ठीक है, हमारे इधर से 100% बिल बनेगा, लेकिन रास्ते के लिए उसको 50% का बिल चाहिए।
इतना एक्सप्लेन करो उसको, बोलो कि ठीक है मैं कैश इनवॉइस बना दूंगा, बंद कर दो। इतना ज्यादा डिटेल में क्या जानी जरूरत है ना, मतलब रोड परमिट नहीं आएगा ना।
रोड और ऑलवेज दे आर कंफ्यूज, इतने बड़े केटरर्स होके बोलते हैं रोड परमिट क्या होता है। हमारा तो दिल्ली में बुक करते हैं ऐसा आ जाता है, जयपुर में बुक करते हैं वहां से आ जाता है। दे आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द रोड परमिट।
सरजीत, इनके ट्रांसपोर्टर है जो करते हैं विदाउट रोड परमिट।
उनके हाँ वो लोग डायरेक्ट मंगाते हैं, उनके जो भी ट्रांसपोर्ट में वो लोग बोलेंगे डालने के लिए, वो लोग वहाँ डाल के लोग मंगा लेते हैं।
हाँ
लेकिन
तो ना ट्रांसपोर्टर नॉमिनेट कर दो।
हाँ तो लेकिन उस टाइम पर मैंने उनको मैंने बोला फिर वी आर बाउंड टिल योर ट्रांसपोर्ट, उसके आगे हम लोग जवाबदारी नहीं लेंगे। फिर क्योंकि अगर रोड परमिट देंगे तो हम लोग आपके वहां तक भेजने तक का जिम्मा लेते हैं, आपके जहाँ भी आपने डिलीवरी दी है।
एज पर माय नॉलेज रिटेल जितने भी इन्वॉइस होते हैं उसमें रोड परमिट की जरूरत नहीं होती है, बिकॉज आई हैव बॉट समथिंग एंड आई एम टेकिंग एनीवे, दैट इज अ रिटेल इनवॉइस कंज्यूमर व्हेन यू आर दैट टेकिंग दैट
अरे गोपाल, बट वो जो चेक से पेमेंट कर रहा है वो भी डिटेल इनवॉइस बनाए हम, वो क्या
हाँ, रिटेल इनवॉइस में रोड परमिट की जरूरत ही नहीं होती है।
हिमांशु,
इफ यू हैव द रिटेल इनवॉइस देन यू आर आई हैव टेकन दिस, आई कैन
अगर ये बड़ौदा से या अहमदाबाद से कोई केटरर का ऑर्डर मिलता है
वैल्यूएशन
और वो
आपका
कहता
वो
है कि
देखना
भाई
पड़ेगा,
इसको जो
वो
है
वैल्यूएशन
मेरे
का
पास
पंगा
रोड परमिट नहीं है, तो
वो
वो तो हम डिटेल
वो तो
इनवॉइस
आप
करके
रोड
भेज सकते हैं
रोड
बिना
परमिट
उसके।
रखोगे तब भी प्रॉब्लम आएगा।
नहीं, पर अगर कोई अपने घर के लिए लेके जा रहा है वो कहाँ से रोड परमिट देगा?
का पंगा है। Real invoice मैंने ये खरीदा, आई एम टेकिंग एनी।
नहीं तो हिमांशु, दिल्ली के अंदर जितने मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हैं वो सारे जो है इसी तरह से माल दे रहे हैं, तो वो किस तरह से दे रहे हैं? ट्रांसपोर्ट से वो लोग भेज रहे हैं, तो हमारे को भी तो ये एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट करके ढूंढनी पड़ेगी। तो वो ढूंढो ना, ऐसे कौन है? हाँ, तो ऐसे हैं तो उनके थ्रू भेजो ना, फिर उनके थ्रू भेजो।
एक
अब
करता था
अब सरजीत के ऑर्डर्स उसके हाथ में है, वो कह रहा है मैं ऑर्डर्स को फैक्ट्री में दे नहीं सकता हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को जो है क्लाइंट कह रहा है कि भाई मेरे को जो है मेरे पास रोड परमिट नहीं है, मैं पैसे आपके दे दूंगा, आपको आपके पैसे से मतलब है, आपको पैसे मिल जाएंगे। अब ये तो हमें सोल्यूशन ढूंढ के उसको देना है ना। तो छुड़वाओ ना, ये सारे तो ऑर्गेनाइज करना पड़ेगा ना हमारे को। बिजनेस नहीं आएगा, अभी कॉस्टली पड़ता है तो प्रॉफिट कम होगा, बिजनेस नहीं आएगा तो कुछ ही नहीं मिलेगा। उस एंगल से भी तो सोचो ना। तो वो एक कैलकुलेशन आप करके सरजीत को बता दो कि भाई इतने तक का ऑर्डर तो ले लिया कर, तो हम ऐसे करा देंगे, हमारे को खर्चा ज्यादा नहीं पड़ेगा। तो वो सरजीत कस्टमर को बोल सकता है कि भैया 25,000 के ऑर्डर के लिए मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, तो एक काम कर यार 50,000 का ऑर्डर कर दे। तो चांसेस है कि वो आदमी भी एग्री कर लेगा इसमें।
नहीं, उनका ऑर्डर रहेगा 5 लाख का, ऐसा बोल रहे थे।
कह रहा है 4-5 लाख का ऑर्डर होगा, फिर तो हमारे को प्रॉब्लम थोड़ी है। आप जरा सरजीत से ये डिस्कस करो और इसका सॉल्यूशन ढूंढ के, और इसको जो है आप अपनी टारगेट शीट में रखो कि भाई आइडेंटिफाइंग सच ट्रांसपोर्टर्स हु कैन टेक विदाउट रोड परमिट। क्या आप ऐसे थोड़ी बिजनेस थोड़ी रोक देने।
हेलो,
एवरीवन इज डूइंग बिजनेस।
मांशु, आपने नोट कर लिया, यू हैव टू यू हैव टू डू R&D ऑन दिस, यू कम बैक विद अ सॉल्यूशन। ओके, ऑलराइट। सरजीत।
हाँ जी। और मैंने राजपाल केटर्स में ऑफर आइटम मैंने बुकिंग किए हैं, जैसे कि राइजर्स, क्रेट राइजर्स बुकिंग किए हैं और एम्पायर बॉल बुकिंग किए हुए हैं।
ओके,
तो उन्होंने कुछ एडवांस 1100 दिया हुआ है। अभी वो 15 जून को बोल रहे हैं फाइनल बताते हैं और कुछ एडिशन करना है क्या नहीं, फिर ये 15 जून तक। ठीक है।
Okay.
One thing I want to say for all sales people, जो की अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट में आपके कस्टमर कंप्लेंट इश्यूज और नंबर ऑफ कस्टमर कंप्लेंट रिजॉल्व है, you all guys know that there is a folder of customer complaints in the Dropbox of everyone has the access of, and everyone knows कि कितने open customer complaints हैं और कितने close हैं, जो मैं आपको कुछ टाइम में उससे मैं आपको कुछ रिव्यू देती रहती हूँ कि आपके कितने ओपन है, क्या रिजॉल्व हुआ, किस डेट में रिजॉल्व हुआ। तो यू हैव टू टेक द रियल टाइम फिगर फ्रॉम द ड्रॉप बॉक्स कि अभी तक आपके कितने ओपन कस्टमर एज ऑन टुडे हैं उसमें, और उसमें से आप कितने रिजॉल्व कर चुके हो। So this, and it goes for everyone, for all the sales team.
And one more suggestion: until the problem is completely resolved, please do not eliminate that issue from your tracker also.
I mean, number of complaint के साथ में you have to mention the name of the client, कि किस client का complaint है.
Because it is not reflecting in his sheet, and if it will not reflecting in other person's sheet also, this issue will go for a toss.
नहीं वो तो वैसे भी जगह आपने शीट के अंदर डालोगी ना कि ये तुम्हें क्लाइंट्स की कंप्लेंट ओपन है.
वो मैं अपने शीट के अंदर लाऊंगी, लेकिन अगर ये आपकी KRA, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ योर KRA नाउ, इट हैज टू बी इन योर शीट एज वेल.
So the number should be there.
Mention the name of the client. What is the problem?
This is not a detailed sheet. This is a summary.
I'm not talking about the detailed issue कि आप issue इसमें mention करिए, जैसे आप अपने कोई order booking करते हैं.
Everything if you keep adding here, this sheet is going to
How
become
many complaints are we having? 3, 4?
You have complained. उसने कितनी इंक्वायरीज लाई, वो कितने ऑर्डर्स लेके आए, उसने कितने की इनवॉइसिंग की, हर एक चीज की इंफॉर्मेशन की डिटेल देने से we are going to be sitting the whole day here only for this one.
Just to make the things clear for
Let them know
everyone.
the number and you have to validate it कि भाई ये इसमें 2 लिखे हैं, ये 2 ओपन है, ठीक है नहीं है.
So I don't find it any issue. Just write a name of say Capella. Like one is Capella, second is maybe
That's what I'm
Chiara,
telling
or
you.
third is this.
जब ये फाइनेंस वाला बोलेगा आपके आउटस्टैंडिंग की जो है आप भी डिटेल दो कि आपकी कितनी आउटस्टैंडिंग है. सेल्स के अंदर जो है
अच्छा,
होगा
are
कि
you
आप
saying
सबके
that you know
dealer में
this
दो.
should be maintained at one tracker, which
CRM
is
is
with Nida,
maintaining-
right?
CRM is
It is already
maintaining a
there.
record
I'm
of
not
which are the
saying-
complaints. ठीक है. Like today, if I have 2 complaints, I mention number 2. She has 2 against my name. She validates it. She has no issue. She will not discuss that.
So you will not discuss.
We will not put names. Otherwise, it will become a big sheet.
No,
That's what
not
I'm trying to
names,
tell
but
you.
at least the query
Yeah,
number
that's
of
what
queries should be there.
आउटस्टैंडिंग के अंदर जो है फिर ये आपकी ये 294 का बाइफरकेशन भी चाहिए होगा. फाइनेंस बोलेगा ये 294 बताओ कौन
I
सा
am
है.
saying it should not be completely removed. As per him,
नंबर
there is no issue.
2 नंबर है, 1 नंबर है, 5 नंबर है, इतनी कंप्लेंट इशू.
हाँ, तो वो भी नहीं लिख रहे हैं ना. That's what I am saying. He has to mention that.
वही कह रहा हूँ. और वो उसके ऊपर वर्बली डिस्कस हो सकता है अगर कोई डिस्प्यूट है तो. गीता की शीट में है कि संजीव के नाम पे 3 है.
I mean, it should be
I don't
clear.
think one thing is to lead to another. 2 or 3 parties that are.
That's all. How many you have?
For everything there is required.
She not seen it for everything. Only for
She-
this.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it is critical that complaints are recognized and rectified.
He has
So that
completely
is the-
removed from his tracker.
You're
that
just
as per him,
mentioning the
this is-
number. You
You are
don't know what the
escalating it to
complaint
other
is.
levels, but you are not talking about outside.
No, in the last weekly that was also discussed. कि उनके सबके नाम होने चाहिए, उसका सब कुछ होना चाहिए. This time that has not been discussed so far. That's what I'm saying. It will lead to a very long sheet.
I don't think that putting just 2 names or 3 names, it will make a sheet very long or something. It just should be clear on every number.
Discussing it.
Okay, just one.
How long
For an
we need to
example.
discuss and what information?
For an example, there are 2 complaints, okay? And out of 2, you have resolved one. Another week, you again will have 2 complaints. But you have resolved the previous, like say there's like 2 complaints, Capella और Chiara. आपने एक Capella का complaint close कर दिया. Next week में एक और client complaint आ गया. It will again mention 2 complaints. And उसे कि यार 2 complaint आपकी अभी भी है. फिर आप उसको explain करेंगे कि you better mention कि Capella, Chiara ये complaints है. Next week there will be no Capella, but maybe Chiara or maybe some other customer. See, it will give a clear picture. That's all. Nothing else.
I still stick to what I am saying. Then when you say this, the finance guy will say मेरे को भी डिटेल चाहिए कि आपकी आउटस्टैंडिंग कौन सी है.
No, but are we resolving the issue by saying that we will eliminate the information?
Hypothetically ये होगा वो finance guy ये बोल
So what is the problem in you putting a list? Okay, these are the
Sir,
account
my
outstanding.
list is already there on the
No,
Dropbox.
but
and
when you are
it's
discussing it
updated.
weekly, you share your list. These are the pending.
That's not my KRA.
When it is
It's in your
when it is your
KRA.
KRA, you discuss this is this.
Okay. So guys, we have to put the names. Those are critical at least the critical complaints. Okay. Vinayak, Himanshu, Sarjeet.
Yes.
Let's move to the next one. Nisbat,
One more, Naresh.
tell me.
Yeah, now some of the clients who have booked in the Ahar, they are calling me like Sai Palace Hotels in Andheri. He have given full amount and is asking for the material, and that is all total new item. So it can be expected at the end of the June, because we have already told everybody that it will take at least 90 days.
So can you discuss this with Vipul and Himanshu separately?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we are moving to Nisbat's sheet. Nisbat.
Hello team, good morning. So this is my first weekly review sheet. So please ignore if there are certain things, and please highlight if you want to add something.
So as part of the business development, I don't have any regular clients, so I haven't mentioned any. As far as new client customer visits are concerned, I took a target of 12 for a monthly basis and weekly 4, and I met with 6 new people. And to name few, one is the Antra and the Ubore Gurgaon and the Nathus, and one guy was from the Fortune Hotel Group, and two others, they were different chefs as well. So I met on meeting new people, and total value of inquiries. So I took a monthly target of 4 lakhs, a weekly 1 lakh. So I have forwarded the quotations to Antra for 1,20,000, Radisson Ludhiana 1,98,000, Oberoi Gurgaon 3,500 because they have just asked for one quotation piece, and Western Pushkar for 5,83,000.
So, 3,500 over Gurgaon, you got your foot in the door. How are we going to upsell?
Right.
One piece of donor.
No, now they have, earlier they have just asked for the trays, but I upsell about Bona. So they have really liked the product, and they have a couple of approximately 15 cartons of samples with them.
But tell me, how does Gurgaon command the courses?
Yeah. Because he just called Harmeet sir, so I just followed up. So most probably I'll meet him today. He might close the deal. Because he have asked.
Even now, still the team is not complete. So there are things which are being handled.
Okay. Collection.
Yeah, order booking existing client. There's an order from Orient Property for 50,000, and he'll add more. I will receive the order from the Garg Property from Chandigarh as well. I'll add into next sheet. So order booking new clients. So as of now, there is no confirmation of the order, but I expect this week. Target payment collection, trade control. I took monthly 2 lakh. It was just a vague figure that I took.
So it doesn't have to be vague. You have to actually look at what are the collections.
Yeah, I'll add it.
It does not have to be any random.
Okay. So handling complaint, there is one open complaint from Orient Property. So it is still open. We are working on it. And updation of customer database. So there were 30 monthly targets, weekly 6. But we met 40 people on a tour, so it's already been updated. SAP opportunities for the week it was 6. So I have updated 10 to 15. So it's all right.
You mentioned in the beginning that you don't have any regular customers, but the entire area that was of Vishal is now your area. So that is now your territory. So those are your customers.
So they will be my regular.
आपका district. हाँ सर, नहीं but आपने बता दिया कौन क्या है, कौन वेटर है, कौन होटेलियर है, किसके साथ कहाँ तक बात हुई है. So then that becomes your regular client.
Right. I'll just add them.
Just sit with him and take an understanding about the existing clients.
Right.
And if he has any new clients or database.
Right. And for the projects, there was one more client already forwarded to the Shiv Vilas, Western Pushkar, and Antara. So there were 3 forwarded the sheet. Yeah. Right. And I'm facing a challenge with the sample dispatches now, because there was a scenario with this Antara. They have asked for a huge number of samples. So there were 15 cartons in total. I could not carry it in my car. I called the Uber guy. So some has CNGs, but then after dismissing those cabs, they have called someone else. So it is the headquarters is in Delhi, so decision makers all sit in Delhi.
Properties in Dehradun.
Properties in Dehradun.
Why did you have to take this?
They have first they were asking for Dehradun, but I convinced them and persuaded that whether it could be transported to
But
Okhla
tell me,
based.
when there are 15 cartels, I mean, is it not better to show them few and then ask them to come and visit and see that you would not manage that?
Well, yes, I pitched in, but they said that the general manager, who Mr. Sudhir also is in talking terms and is an acquaintance. So he asked me that whether can be, because they have this huge lot. They have you know a big showroom. They have different samples from different buyers because a new property coming over. So they have booked a room for Skyra. They have different couple number of rooms, and
So
they
they're doing a review together.
yeah, the GM comes one day and then he just take a walk around and shortlist the products. So it was really necessary. So I took a call.
So what is the issue here?
Issue I had was Uber transporting it, because I took two Uber on the different dates, and then they guy don't entertain taking the lot because they say that वो चालान कट जाएगा और पूरा वो काट देते हैं, गाड़ी बंद कर देते हैं. So is there any way, if they are approximately 10 cartons, 12 cartons, so can it not be arranged from logistics team on an exceptional cases? We can always
Otherwise, my car is always available.
right.
It hasn't been rented.
Okay. And the same case goes with the Radisson Ludhiana. So that guy was not convinced to go to Chandigarh, and the dealer that we have there does not support all the samples to send it over. So there was certain thing. Then we come to the midway that he has said that please drop it to the Radisson Noida. I'll ask someone to pick them up from there. So I've already dispatched it
Do you have a
yesterday.
clear understanding of how you will get the sample card?
Okay. Yeah, but because that guy has promised. नहीं नहीं वो खुद भेजेंगे. He said that on the 5th day the sample will be returned back.
So ठीक है, there should be no challenge because there is no issue. We can ask people to support or not to support it.
Right. Thanks.
Anything else? That's it. Parmeet? You want to start?
So I need to sit with Raghav and finalize my KRA sheet, but still I've made one and sent it out today. So basically, as per my discussion with Raghav, my two roles are going to be: one is identify key accounts and spec in our products, and the other is the international sales. So I have bifurcated the different steps that will be there into each. So first is identifying the accounts, connecting with them, and then specking into them. So it will be first step, second step, and third step, that way. Similarly, for international sales, so launch Skyra in new countries. So taking a target of 15 countries this year. Again, in that, identify wholesalers, caterers, rental companies. So within those countries also, split it, then connect with them. Then the order booking, revenue generation. I've taken a target of 3 crores for this year.
So what are we sitting on in terms of targets?
So as of now, I've taken a target of 3 crores and 20 lakhs for the first quarter, and we are direct sales I have already got of 9 lakhs, and indirect sales is around 5 lakhs. That figure nikala hai? 5 lakhs. So 9 and 5.
In terms of your target sheet, that's the information.
So I'm
What
here.
is different for you?
Yeah.
What we want to see is what target have you taken in order to.
Yeah. So this is the target and this is the achievement.
There is a 9 lakhs.
I'll not put that figure.
That's what you
I'll put it next time. As of this morning, invoicing is of 9 lakh rupees. Then the handling of customer complaints. So I have 2 complaints which are pending. One is Capella, and the other is a catering company in Dubai. So I've been chasing the factory. There's another company. He had come here, placed the order here, but took it for Dubai, and then there were some complaints over there. So 3 times in the last 2 weeks I've been given dates कि कपेला का material जो है मिल जाएगा आपको कल मिल जाएगा परसों मिल जाएगा कल मिल जाएगा. In the end, 2 days ago I sent another mail escalating the matter to the CEO also. And then I've got again another date of कि Monday evening तक आपको material मिल जाएगा. Let's see now Monday को पता चलेगा. So updation of the customer database. So I've taken a target of 100 cards that I have. So now Dinesh has joined with Gopal. So I have asked Gopal to get this data input into SAP. So Dinesh has gone today to meet Rakesh to get certain changes made into SAP so that he can get that as per what he wants. And then hopefully it will be done this month. And then SAP opportunities, my latest tool which I just came back from Mumbai, I have already updated all my opportunities.
So the way you update the database and stuff.
My cards I have asked.
So I mean, it will go for sales team or only for you?
I can only talk about myself.
If there is a system that, I mean, either it will go for complete sales team or specifically for your customer situation.
I have requested certain help for myself. Now you have to discuss
that. So
that.
he'll be working on database specifically. Dinesh will be working for database. Dinesh will be working for database.
Ideally, he should work on everything, related to database, in SAP, I think. That's what he has been
I had
inducted.
one question, as sir has just, asked Dinesh to fill in the customer database that he had in SAP. So I'm asking that does it go for the complete sales team that now Dinesh will be updating the database, the customer master database?
See, we can see, if he has too much workload, then we have to refrain ourselves to use him, to a extent that, he will feel frustrated that, it was better that I was there. So we have to see and check, what kind of work he is involved in. If he is involved in certain critical tasks, then, we have to wait and analyze that, wherever he can help us, basis the, current workload. I think it's only first day. We cannot, you have to give him some time, 2-3 days, or maybe, a week's time, and then you analyze whether he is available for those. और गोपाल कैन टेल यू सिंस ही इज द वन हु इज
तो हो गया है, मैंने मेल भी फॉरवर्ड कर दिया, सब कुछ कर दिया सर. असिस्टेंट है ना,
बट ही इज फॉर टेम्परेरी.
आपका जो असिस्टेंट है ना सर, आपके नीचे जो बता दिया, मुझे लगता नहीं है, फटाफट कर देता हूँ मेल. बोले ठीक है.
I have clearly mentioned in the email that whether you require him for the permanent
LR copy वगैरह सब भेजा है मैंने.
Require him for the temporary fix.
हाँ.
But you will decide later. As per my understanding, he is there for temporary, time frame. So if you are saying that he is permanently inducted in the present role, then we have a disconnect.
I don't have any disconnect here.
No, I have
already hired him. I've already occupied him because of some marketing job, right? He has nothing to take with the sales. Sales are no more involved in his work. I have some certain targets and certain work I have to get done.
Then we will finalize his job. We will do it later.
हाँ, नागपुर में आया. हाँ, करेक्ट. आपका 16,000 एक था. आपको चाहिए तो आप लिख लो. ब्लू डार्ट से गया था, 6 कार्टन थे.
Done. Nida.
Okay, on a couple of things that I worked in last 2 weeks. The first was to send all the extra carton samples to warehouse. There are a couple of samples that are still lying there and they are here because I'm not able to identify. The one is the Amico samples that we have received during Ahad. I asked before कि आपके पास इसका invoice या record होगा कि samples क्या है, because I was not in the series, I did not get the receiving. So he said that इसको भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा कि कौन सी samples. And then I can send it to warehouse with the actually उसमें है कौन कौन से samples.
Oh, he already sent you the invoice.
So
Yes. Check your mails.
I'd asked him.
Check your mails. He already sent.
When did he send?
Last week.
I asked him day before yesterday.
I mean, within this last week, he has sent it.
I did not get that, so I asked him yesterday. So today I'll check again. And
Sorry.
ओके एंड देयर लाइक सम नीता बरेजा के कुछ कार्टन साहिब के टाइम पे आए हुए थे और उसमें कौन से सैंपल हैं कौन से ऑर्डर के अगेंस्ट से मुझे उसका रिकॉर्ड नहीं मिल रहा है तो मैं वेयर हाउस के बेसिस पे किस चीज के अगेंस्ट भेजना तो एंड देयर लाइक कपल ऑफ 4 कार्टन जिनके कोई रिकॉर्ड नहीं मिल रहा है उसका साहिब के रिटेल के लेके आए हैं उसके अलावा बाकी सब भेज दिया है एंड आई अरेंज द सैंपल्स इन स्टोर एंड दे आर ऑन द शेल्फ ऑल कैन सी बोनस सिक्योरेट एंड डेल बुक जो भी हमारे एक्स्ट्रा सैंपल स्टोर में है वो और स्टोर में रैक्स में लगा रखा है आपको लिस्ट सेंड कर दिया है सबको विद द क्वांटिटी कितने कितने शोरूम में एंड आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल सेल्स गाइस प्लीज consider that. I mean, आप लोगों को boxes से निकालने में problem होती है कि I understood that's why you always prefer to take from the display. Now do not do this. Okay? It's there and it's your responsibility. आप लोग लेकर जा रहे हैं. I make a challan with the details, with the description, everything. I set up a process now. मैं एक चालान दे रही हूँ with the challan. तो कॉपी एक आप अपने साथ लेकर जाते हैं एक राजा के पास रजिस्टर मेंटेन रखा है जिसमें वो एक चालान कॉपी अपने पास रखता है रेफरेंस के लिए रिकॉर्ड के साथ में और आने के बाद में आपको वेरीफाई करा के सुनील की हेल्प से बस उसको बोलना है कि ये चीजें वापस रखो जो शोरूम के सैंपल है वो शोरूम में होने चाहिए जो आपने स्टोर से पिक किया है वो स्टोर में रखना है शुड नॉट बी मिक्स मैच के शोरूम का आप स्टोर में रखो आप स्टोर में रखो तो फिर डिस्क्रिपेंसी होगी and the last for SAP I had sent a couple of rectification required in SAP with the list and the attachments to Rakesh. Yesterday I spoke to Rakesh to get the things fixed. इसमें images, pricing, formats, service order. So it's a detailed mail. He said that he will work on it. I mean, he'll call back either on Monday or Tuesday and get this thing done. So he needs a couple of days time. He said that he has gone through the mail, but उसको भी समझना है कि करना क्या.
This also includes changing those images जिसमें पीछे black border वो सब आ रहा है.
और फिर उसके बाद में कुछ रिकंसाइल जो कंप्लेंट्स हैं उसमें एज पर टुडे तो तुमने बोला कि रिकंसाइलेशन अब तक कंप्लेंट्स का क्लोज हुआ है नहीं हुआ है.
So according to you, how many complaints are open?
There may be 13, 14, there may be 10, around 10 of all sales.
2, searching was 1, 3.
There were कुछ साहिब के कुछ कंप्लेंट्स है जो मैंने उस दिन आपसे पूछा था कि ये कंप्लेंट्स हैं और ये अभी भी ओपन है इनका क्या स्टेटस है तो वो
तो अब जो साहिब का रोल जो भी करेगा उसको वो मतलब सॉर्ट आउट करानी है.
हाँ मतलब देयर आर ओपन कंप्लेंट्स.
So who is going to take care of this profile?
Who is the profile?
जो साहिब वाला.
Sahib ka, there is one more guy who's supposed to be on board.
When?
I think 20th.
वो करेगा.
You know,
Vikas will now take care of all the hotels.
Hotels and for time being he's looking after catering as well.
मतलब दिल्ली एनसीआर अभी फिलहाल विकास देखेगा. कोई भी क्लाइंट का फोन आता है वो चाहता
जब तक कोई नहीं है so he is using both the laptops, both the IDs and both the SIM cards. So he has all the information available with him because nobody was ready to take that SIM card and it was
यहाँ से इशू आया और एक उसका था कि उसको डिलीवरी का होगी उसको
नहीं. अभी जैसे परसों एक एवरग्रीन केटरर्स का फोन आया था उसने कुछ ऑर्डर दिया था यहाँ के शोरूम में क्रेट के राइडर्स का. ही वांटेड टू नो कि मेरे को इसका मटेरियल अवेलेबिलिटी कब होगी.
प्रॉब्लम वो है जो मेरा विशाल से डिस्कस हुआ कि उसके पास 5 इंच 10 इंच वाले क्रेट आए मुझे 4 और वो आएंगे नेक्स्ट वीक जुलाई 1 वीक में जैसे ही आएंगे उसको रिप्लेस करना.
तो वो उसको कम्युनिकेट हो गया है.
so that has been taken care. So that's what he is saying.
मेरे पास जितने इश्यूज आए हैं पेमेंट से रिलेटेड
डेली की मैंने फॉरवर्ड
सेल ऑर्डर से रिलेटेड वो सारे के सारे अप टू डेट
मैंने हरी समंदी की ऐसी टीम को दे दिया.
सेल्स ऑर्डर भी
So all the issues has been taken care, right? I hope this resolves.
जो साहिब के आउटस्टैंडिंग्स थे
वो शीट भी मैंने फॉरवर्ड कर दी.
इसके अंदर वो 4-5 क्लाइंट्स थे साहिब के.
आउटस्टैंडिंग कि उसने कोई ऐसी आउटस्टैंडिंग नहीं बना
कौन सा है होटल की
ये मेरा इशू है. हमने वहाँ पे
जो
फॉलो
आउटस्टैंडिंग्स थे उसके एक्शन नहीं हुई है ना.
उसने आउटस्टैंडिंग की आज तक एक शीट ही नहीं अपडेट करी है.
फॉलो
7 सीज को लिए
7 चीज के अलावा योगेश को उसने जब हैंडओवर किया था तो उस टाइम से उसके 5-6 पेमेंट आउटस्टैंडिंग थी. साहिब की। वही तो पूछ रहा हूँ मैं, nobody is aware about कि भाई जो है उसका, because Yogesh had taken the handover from Sahib. There were 4 or 5
See, complaints
clients
are.
जिनकी पेमेंट कलेक्ट करनी बाकी थी।
Oh, I will. But I think he has already started working on the payment collection part, which he has. I think you want to discuss that.
ये वो तो कश्यप का जो था वो है।
Kashyap ka bhi, but he has started following up on the catering part also.
That's what my question was. If he's not even aware about it, how will he follow up?
He will get the database
From
payments
which?
by
From which?
next week at least.
finance से निकलवा लेंगे.
Radisson का उससे पहले से ही बात करता था तो उसने बोला कि मंडे तक आपको clear हो। उसका भी 16 साइड।
So catering ka we will take out a list.
Share it with me and I'll have a word with all the guys.
So once Raman is back, we will take out the list कि किसका कितना outstanding है, then probably.
अभी जितने मेरे को आउटस्टैंडिंग की मेल्स आई थी वो सबसे बात हो चुकी है, सबका क्लियरेंस हो गया।
ठीक है.
जिसका नहीं हुआ जो मेजर सबसे बड़ी पेमेंट
आपके लैपटॉप में योगेश वाला ही है ना ये लैपटॉप?
योगेश वाला है, वो हम देख लेंगे अभी.
उसमें साहिब की एक मेल होगी योगेश को जो उसका हैंडिंग ओवर
मैं I will talk to him. I will sit with him. I will apprise him of all the facts. Please, let's move to the next.
I'm just telling you that mail is there in the
So
system.
I will make a note
तो
of
आप
that.
साहिब वाली मेल को you can forward it to him. Which Sahib had sent to Yogesh of his handover.
Let's move to next one, Gopal.
So the first one is the segmentation of database on SAP. So that we have started yesterday because Rakesh was not here. And there are some format which I wanted to change for the reporting process. So I suggested that most probably next week we will change and it will be as per our requirement and we are able to match that. The second thing is like one good point in that database. I've got that 80% of our product, what the sales thing is, like SO and delivery, we are able to match that within the time frame. Whatever order we are getting, 80% of the delivery we are doing on time.
How are you taking on data?
2 months we have from 1st of April we started. For 2 months, the SO value is 55 days. That is against that SO, we are able to match 40 lakh rupees kind of billing. Able to generate the invoices. So what we discussed with Raghav earlier to sell the product what is available, so we are matched on that. But the harder part is we have generated 4.5 crore rupees quotation and only 10% we are able to convert in issue. That is the more challenging part for sales. So that is, I mean, more worried part from my side as well. Why we are not able to convert the quotation into issue? Only 10% we are able to convert, 12% in 2 months. So that was the another evaluation which I have got yesterday only. The second part is lead generation from. Later on also I'll give you a lot of analysis on that because I'm not able to right now generate the reports as I require. I'm working on that pattern. So most probably a week time or 2 weeks time we are able to fix that with Rakesh. After that we provide you sales and quotation and the invoicing. Second is the lead generation. In 2 weeks I have put 2 emailers. Unfortunately, it was a brand partner emailer and we went to outside India also there was a conflict. And because of the database problem, we are not able to segregate. So my eyes are on that and I try to, we are able to segregate that and it will not happen again. The first email was a security where we got some leads. I don't know who is following up these leads. So that information. And I communicated with Sharon. Sharon said that it's already forwarded to the sales team. Who is communicating with that sales? What is the report? Whom it has been transferred? That is not shared. So I don't know who is doing follow up with. Doing the follow up.
I have received around 6-7 mails on which I have attached the mailers कि GV client का inquiry आया था. मैं अब आपको अगर आपको चाहिए मैं आपको वो मेल सेंड कर दूंगी जो कि मैंने जिस सेल्स टीम से भेजा।
That I think I'm not marking issue. Who is doing the follow up with that? What is the response on that? At the same time, we are getting a lot of comments from that this email is not working, this email is not working, this email is not working. Use this email. That information also not being shared. So
You
that
don't have CRM data access. Email access. Maybe you need the access.
I think CRM
Or then
is
we
using
nominate a
that.
different. Right.
Let's keep this separate. Like you can, we in the catalog now we put info.
So now I think this I'm putting.
Put it on info.
Yeah, and
now
Dinesh has
putting
info.
on. So now
Dinesh has
this.
info.
Both of you will have.
So now this is going to be info, and Dinesh is going to manage this with the help of me.
So part, the part where you have to change the email ID वगैरह वो दिनेश करेगा.
No. Whatever information, whatever the changes is there, I will take care of that info, and whatever changes will required, that I'll do.
So all the emails that you are sending, you need to keep a record कि आपका क्या क्या revert आता है उसके ऊपर से कितने clients ने क्या भेजा है, right? So for that, just route those emailers जो mail ID है on info. So now all those emailers will come on.
No. It will not now. CRM will be not active with my communication. I'm taking that out from CRM and I'm putting on info. So now onwards the email will not come up to you. It will go to directly info. So that is the things which I have done. And 5 emailers responses are, I don't know what happened on 6. And so that is the thing. I have put so many that social media campaign also, and that is working well. So that we have just started, but it is not like that regular thing and what is happening, right? It should be. See what you are talking.
Social media, especially the things that you're targeting, what you're doing currently is you're posting very less. There should be at least 3 social media posts on every social media platform on a daily basis.
No, that is the strategy.
Generate traffic, to generate relevant traffic to your social media pages, and that has to be the strategy. इसके लिए तो there's no other option then.
Firstly,
engagement इसलिए होगा.
कैसे होगा मुझे बताओ.
सर आप करके देखो.
कैसे होगा मुझे बताओ. Okay, let's discuss. We'll discuss on that. Let me take the call on this. So whenever your suggestion is the same email, we'll just work it. So social media campaign which I'm working on that. So it's working. People are coming from there. But yeah, once the database will be freezed, then the more traffic we can expect. Yes.
So are we doing FSW Bangalore and FSW Mumbai?
No, we have stopped. We are not doing that. Huh?
That's
No targets. No targets.
Annual, no?
So now no targets are there. We have not mentioned anywhere.
Q1 में there is no target.
From an annual perspective also, you have decided not to participate in that. उनको हटा दो.
Was there, but take it.
TNT and Gulf Food are international exhibitions.
That is also not. We are doing Capital Association that we are doing. The two events which we are doing.
Okay, so next time you remove that. Whatever we are not participating.
So website is the part. I mean, that is under discussion with Raghav. I think that we have to work it out. Product updation we are doing. Some of the we have done. Curate and Amifa have done one. So yes, again we come back here. Visiting is like people are visiting there. It's around last month 2000 visitors are there. So
what more analytics we can get on this? On what is the traffic on the website? What are they looking at? Where is it?
That I've already shown. That I've already shown to this. I mean that I have discussed with Nancy and I've shown that what people are looking for. Even there's that define secured both the way. Both the campaign app is shown that how people are behaving on the website. So that report is a separate. Then you can focus the marketing presentation. Next is like building the concept that what I will supply. We have to still work it out. Training, we have started working with last, I think me and Vikas are working together. So training we have started, most probably more time later. After that we'll be able to train that.
What kind of training?
That product. So creating pricing is another discussion which I think pending from this side. That we have to do, that we not. And rest of the support which I'm already see the problem is people are not comfortable with that Google Drives as well. So I have done the another copy on that what is this? Dropbox. That also I've copied and made a copy so that.
But internally we should all move to Google Drive. It's a better platform.
So, but right now people are not able to find out something like that. So I've just put that if they're not getting on the real time, at least they can take the help.
But then will it help?
That we will never be able to move into Google Drive.
See, my intention is to provide the maximum support what is looking for. At the same time, I'm discouraging that Dropbox, and I'm encouraging more on that. I've already given the training, but still, like Vishal and Sarjeet is not able to find out from me. Just other people are able to find out, but yes, there is some problem with both the person. So I mean, that's why I put it there.
ट्रेनिंग होगी उसकी होगी है I think that's not done.
What? I've already given on that day. So,
Product quality.
Yeah.
He's saying
So anyway, फिर से दोबारा मैंने डाल दिया है ताकि एटलीस्ट सबको पता रहे. Anywhere they can find out easily. So that is my seed. Any other questions?
So Gopal, I had sent you a mail asking for creatives for the emailers which I can share with my dealers and they can send it to our database.
Something to ask for the database to send that rather than they
will not give their database.
I mean, how
we need to build that trust with them, then only they will do that.
So how sure, I mean, that if I'll share the JPEG with you, you'll be able to send the thing and our brand image will go down.
You can share a HTML with them.
No, that see how people are using our creative. We can't leave to sending some other brand. So better the communication should be done through us.
How many distributors are you talking about who are in discussion with
Abdul Rahim, Capella.
So how about Gopal connecting with them directly and taking off?
Yeah. So I think that's a better idea. They create a creative, they take the approval, and then they deploy the things. So
or you can understand how the.
But my point is, we've made a creative. We just need to change the panel at the bottom instead of our.
So you are maybe you're in your head. So let him connect directly with the client. So how we can do it.
That's a good idea.
Himanshu? Himanshu will be connected on phone because there's a lot of noise at the background. So he has requested that we should connect him over the phone. Himanshu, shall we start? I'm sharing your sheet. You need to be a little loud.
Okay.
You can start.
This is last 8 and 9 days. Yeah.
Okay, it is not audible to everyone, is it?
Hello?
Just 1 second, 1 second. Yeah.
Last 8 and 9 weeks we have received almost 8 lakh of material. Done quite nicely. And our main target was that our code implemented that content marketing here last. So now now we are implementing this tab itself. So we can generate the barcode from the tab, and then we are inputting with the bartender. Barcode will be generated tab itself. That will be done by Monday.
Okay. Barcodes will be completed by Monday.
No, he said barcode integration will be completed by Monday, and then they will start generating from Monday.
Okay.
Not completed, started.
Our delivery and invoices are online, but in that I have one invoices pending on back. We have made out last Saturday.
Manshu, thoda, you have to be loud. थोड़ा सा ये माउथ पीस. हाँ बोलो बोलो. Yeah, we are listening. Okay. So whom help you are seeking here? Whose help? Vinayak. Vinayak. Is disconnected. Okay, so you connect with him separately and apprise him, that you're seeking help from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last 8th and 9th, our dispatch is 3.19 lakhs and 2.71 lakhs for the 9th week.
Okay. विनायक की है. ये करो. Himanshu?
Yeah.
Can you talk now?
Yeah. So my one more target was develop sticker. So for that we have the quotation now, and for my coming week is finalized.
Okay. You were talking about 2 dispatches, right? One is 3 lakh.
No. I am talking about now develop the tablet. That is point sticker. We have to develop it.
क्या चीज के लिए बोल रहे हो?
That is tamper proof sticker.
Tamper proof sticker. अच्छा, to be put on the products.
Yes.
अच्छा.
For this I have now sticker. So we'll finalize it by coming week.
Okay.
They have not moved yet that material. That is great. Warehouse MIS I have sent it. So you can go through it. I have passed all sales person also.
How much goods have been transferred to new warehouse?
Okay. How much goods have been transferred to the new warehouse? Did we even start the shifting?
Sorry?
Did we start the shifting?
Yeah, we can start the shifting because that is pending because of the past profit. So we are implementing that bartender with the SAP itself. So Monday we will take back that will be integrated bartender with SAP.
Okay.
And we can generate online SAP.
Okay. So then you will start the shifting part?
Yes.
Also start updating stock on SAP.
Just 1 second.
तो जो मटेरियल आप ट्रांसफर करते जाओगे वो ऑटोमेटिकली जो है सैप के अंदर जो है आता जाएगा.
Yes, what we zero the stock and अगर पूरा stock zero होता है then we have to take it.
तो वो कब करोगे? वो कब करने वाले हो? नहीं नहीं, ये जो पहले आप कह रहे हो कि जो जीरो करना है, तो वो राकेश करेगा ना उसको। तो मतलब आज जो भी स्टॉक दिखा रहा है उसको सबको आप पहले जीरो करके फिर जो जो स्टॉक ट्रांसफर करोगे। हाँ हाँ ओके।
So we can report I am completed. That I am completing every Monday. Last Monday also I am completing. And for the sample which we now we have sent for 30. That will be sent by today.
और आपको यहाँ से जो निदा ने सैंपल भिजवाए थे वो मिल गए? एक एक सैंपल को हिमांशु, सैंपल्स को जो है थरली चेक करके भेजना। आई हैड अ वेरी बैड मीटिंग विद द कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस ऑफ लीला। उन्होंने हमारे को जो है मतलब स्कायरा के नाम के आगे क्रॉस लगा दिया बिकॉज व्हेन दे सॉ वन सैंपल ऑफ द हॉट प्लेट स्नैक वार्मर, उन्होंने कह दिया ये कंपनी के कैटलॉग बहुत सुंदर है पर इनकी प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी एकदम पैथेटिक है, एंड देन दे हैव स्टॉप्ड कंसीडरिंग स्कायरा फॉर एनी रिक्वायरमेंट।
So quality issues you are talking about.
तो इसलिए जो है मतलब बी डबल श्योर कि जो भी सैंपल कहीं पे भी जा रहा है उसकी क्वालिटी को पर्सनली चेक करके, मतलब नॉट ओनली क्वालिटी चेक करना बट उसके यहाँ से जब आप डिस्पैच के टाइम की जो पैकेजिंग कर रहे हो उसको भी ध्यान रखना ताकि कहीं जो है ट्रांजिट में भी जो है सैंपल डैमेज ना हो। चांसेस आर वो पिछली बार जो है सैंपल यहाँ से सही गया होगा, रास्ते में ट्रांजिट में कहीं डैमेज हो गया होगा। मैं आपको यही बता रहा हूँ, दिस इज जस्ट माई फीडबैक फ्रॉम द लीला कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस। लास्ट वीक आई वॉज इन बॉम्बे। ठीक है। अच्छा, दूसरा जो आपके पास में जो है अपना, मैंने एक्सपोर्ट के ऑर्डर्स के लिए जो डिटेल्स मांगी थी, जैसे अब अब्दुल रहीम का जो है मैंने कहा था कि भाई उसका क्या मटेरियल रेडी है, उसका ड्राफ्ट इनवॉइस और जो पेंडिंग है वो कब तक मिलेगा। सेम केस विद ग्लोबल, वो नहीं, उसके दो ऑर्डर्स आए हुए थे, वो दूसरा ऑर्डर का भी तो मटेरियल जो है कब रेडी हो रहा है। दे आर आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन। उनका ये होटल का प्रोजेक्ट का ऑर्डर है हिमांशु, उनका होटल का प्रोजेक्ट का ऑर्डर है। दे नीड टू गिव द आंसर टू द होटल कि व्हेन दे विल गेट द गुड्स। सेम ग्लोबल प्रॉफिट का भी जो है, जो उसने सेकंड शिपमेंट का जो ऑर्डर जो दिया हुआ था उसका, ही हैज सेंट अ मेल लास्ट वीक आल्सो व्हिच आई फॉरवर्डेड टू विपुल एंड यू। नहीं, सेकंड वाली वो इनवॉइस आप फर्स्ट वाली की, सेकंड वाली की देयर इज एन एग्जीबिशन फ्रॉम 22nd हैपनिंग इन ताइवान। तो मुझे जरा वो सेकंड वाली शिपमेंट में से, जो सेकंड ऑर्डर में से क्या मटेरियल मिल सकता है, उसने आपको स्पेसिफिकली ये लिखा था कि 7 जून तक जो है उसको मटेरियल हम भेज सकते हैं कि नहीं, वो आंसर चाहिए उसको।
Can you communicate this to him?
I've been doing it. Last week I've sent 3 mails on this.
We follow up with him.
I'm not getting the answers.
Just one second.
Himanshu, yeah, one thing I would like to say, whenever any of the salesperson or me is asking you about the status of any order, it means that they are asking that what is available, which you tell that this is available, and what is not available. So you should always, without asking, mention कि ये कब available होगा. Yeah, you mention what is not available, but what is not available, when it will be available. If you do not listen, listen Himanshu first. आप रिप्लाई कर देते हो क्या अवेलेबल है और क्या अवेलेबल नहीं है, ठीक है। बट जो चीज अवेलेबल नहीं है वो आप बिना सेल्स पर्सन के पूछे कि आप फिर से ये उनको एक और मेल या एक बार आपको फोन करना पड़ता है कि आप ये बताइए कि ये चीज कब अवेलेबल होगी। आप एक ही मेल में पूरी डिटेल दे दिया करो, बिकॉज इट्स यू नो जस्ट शॉर्टन द कम्युनिकेशन।
Because that is the issue. The issue is that he doesn't have the information.
So I mean the tentative date at least.
He doesn't have it. So that is the issue from the factory that we are fixing. But don't pressurize him into things that he cannot do. He will get frustrated.
Right.
You have to recognize it and understand that it's not his issue.
I understand that it's not his issue, not from
And
his end.
second of all, I also want to discuss that do you all understand what is Bipul's part of the and what is Himanshu's part?
Himanshu's part is looking after the dispatches.
Okay, then why are you asking about inventory?
Because when Vipul is not available.
No, but Vipul का हम नहीं
So
discuss
when
करेंगे.
Harmeet is not available, you ask Naresh. No, you call up Harmeet and ask him.
So he is
You
only
have
presenting
to,
his.
you are making them inefficient. They are all running after the same ball. When you want, you ask Himanshu. When you want, you ask Vipul. Whatever it is concerning, you don't understand whose profile it is under. It is a major problem. They are being inefficient. Quality issues, it's not Himanshu's problem unless there's a quality issue in delivery.
That should be spoken with Deepak.
Inventory issues, it's not Himanshu's problem. You are making him chase it, now he will chase it. Next, when he has to give a delivery, he won't be able to do it.
But if,
So please direct the right person to the right problem.
Okay, one thing. I understand that the factory is the problem.
The factory is the problem. The issue is escalated to me. I have to solve it.
Okay, and in practically it's happening day to day. I mean, in a day, I receive 2 or 3 mails or calls from the clients कि आप ये बताइए, and I send a mail to Bipul कि आप मुझे इसका status बता दीजिए, and he is replying कि okay, he doesn't have the date. So what to communicate to the client that we do not have the date?
No, escalate to me. Say that I'm not able to get an answer. I need an answer.
Hello. Yeah, but this is the problem. I mean, the last time also faced here. I mean, I've just dropped it because nobody was in the office that time. Only that Isal joined that. So Avikas joined that. And there's a client from that VIP client has come.
Same problem, na?
That's
Same problem.
Yeah.
I understand.
So a lot of things.
I mean, we are not able to reply that.
I understand the problem you are saying is this is that because there's no delivery date, I cannot confirm the order. The order is slipping out.
Yeah.
Right. It is my issue if people cannot resolve it. Typically, that is how any discussion works. Right? You go to Nidha, Nidha says that I can't help you with this. You come to Raghav and say that why is Nidha saying she can't help you? It's her job. Right? That's escalation. So escalate it to the right person and I will fix it.
And we also have to understand there is a problem. Sometimes it may take time also.
No, so I will provide you with the timings and how to respond in such issues and when we can close the gap. I have been also chasing the CEO. He is committed that at the end of first quarter you will never face this issue ever in your life again. Until then, how do we solve it and what little transparency we can get so we can continue to secure order? We will work on it. But it's definitely not a question for me.
Anything else, Himanshu? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Any questions? That's it. Regarding dispatches, he has already presented whatever he is supposed to. ठीक है, Himanshu, you can disconnect. You can be on the other line. Okay. Raghav.
एसी चालू करो
राजा एसी ऑन करा दो बैठ जाओ आ रहा
इस साइड वाला ही करना इस साइड वाला ही उधर का नहीं उधर का क्यों ऑन कर रहे हो
So on the product side, we're looking to integrate the 3D glassware band. So my aim is to finalize the product this month and to integrate it and to create bigger concepts for this season. So one of the things we are doing moving forward is integrating our products into the furniture. And I have to connect with the cable company. My aim is that by 31st July we complete this. And then we have some catalogs where the gaps need to be filled. So my target was to connect with Ariana. I spoke with them in USA. Hopefully they'll give it soon. Marketing side, we have to do the showroom renovations. for this part, this area. We'll work on that just now. Terms and conditions for sales has to be clearly put into our invoicing and into our quotations so that some of these issues that we're facing with clients become more clear. When can you return? What are the warranties? What are the penalties on payments? Things like that. We also have to generate the client list in each vertical that Gopal is ready and make the CRM data effective, which we discussed. So finance side, there are some CA issues that have to be rectified and budgets and projections still have to be made for this year. By the end of this month, I will be trying to do both. But our month-end target is to first improve the finance season. Then optimizing the delivery. So I've been working with a consultant who is a specialist in understanding what is the minimum cost that you can send any package at, whether it is 1 kilo, 10 kilos, 100 kilos, or 1,000 kilos. So for that, he wants some data on how we are doing right now, what are the patterns of delivery that are coming, then he will provide a solution. So I'm working on that. Then building a product master sheet. So this has to do with making sure that the inventory levels are optimized. So the minimum and reorder inventory levels, which are realistic, I have to refill everything again. That's by the end of this month as well. And then QC systems, the issues you're facing right now regarding quality and resolutions with the factory as well as internally it's Tyra. And then packaging and labeling SOPs, these are the other things. So most of the things I had no targets for the last 2 weeks as I was traveling, but they are all targeted for the end of this month and next month.
Any questions, guys?
Then IT security. We have got the SAP IDs. Any idea?
I asked Raman yesterday. He said that the SAP guys had made some mistake in the tax calculation in their invoice. So we still need to pay them something. After that, they will send the.
So that has to be done.
So probably Raman told me yesterday that he has asked me for the new checkbook. Once that will come, he will make that check.
That's about it from my end.
That's it. I'll move to mine. I have not taken any targets as of now because I was working on the priority side. So these are my KRAs: talent acquisition, talent management, L&D. So here is a bifurcation also. So I will talk what I am working and what I was working on. So I was working on the PMS part. I have closed Q3 and Q4. I am closing on the yearly one. So it will take me 2 to 3 more days, and then I'll submit the final verdict to Raghav so that we can finalize on the increments. So this was the P1. Then salaries have been processed. So I just emailed them. FNF I was working on, so I have closed all the FNFs, the pending FNFs. Then hiring part, I am working on CFO position, which is like on the verge of getting the final shortlisting to be interviewed with Raghav. So I have finalized Monday. So we will most probably will close it on Monday. And then there was one more position I was working on, that is CRM executive. So I will finalize the final schedule with Raghav. Though I have 2-3 shortlisted candidates, and I'll put in more in the pipeline. Then one more is there, manager sales, which is like I have already offered. Yogesh Manchanda is a new guy who will be on board maximum by 23rd or 24th maximum. 20th is the date. No, he'll be looking after the concepts as of now. Catering? Okay. Usually he'll be looking after the catering. Alright. So this is about the hiring part. Compliance I am working on. So compliance is something which we cannot bifurcate, because that depends, when do we require compliance and when we don't require. So I have already shared certain points with Raghav that the ESIPF thing which we are working on. we have engaged, I have engaged, external consultant, which I am seeking help from. We have a lot of compliance like, Shop Act. So then we have ESI. We are already covered under ESI. Though we don't pay because the number is 10. The moment we are a team of 10, we are supposed to take a ESI certification. Then PF, the moment we reach 20 plus, we would require. Currently, we are at 18, and very soon we are at a very thin line, and we have to start. So I have already started that. Then training, I have already met a guy, for the external trainings. Internal, we will finalize internally. So there are certain trainings which are required, which everyone has to go through, which I will finalize with him very soon. I'll share the agenda with you. This training will be on what kind of trainings will be related to internal skill development. So that can be soft skills training, behavior training, then sales training, which I can organize from external vendor. Then every part I'm working on the expense management tracker, which will be completed very soon. I have analyzed the requirement, what all things are required every month, and there are certain bills which will be paid this week, like electricity bill, broadband, mobile, consumables, and the housekeeping stuff. Consumables and housekeeping stuff are already there. Uh, I will work out on the AMC part. Those things will be segregated quarterly. So these are my things which I have done in last 2 weeks. Any questions if you have, any support or help you would require. These are my broad KRAs which I will discuss with Raghav, and basis is consent, I will start marking Q1, Q2. I was working on the files also, wherein I've seen uh, the files which were maintained earlier, there are no documentation, which I was shocked with also. I will show you both the files which I have maintained after Vikas's joining and the previous files also. So that I will discuss with you separately. Those are like compliance. Anything else? I would like to introduce Vikas with the team, though his joining was sent on the joining day also. But then, still I would like him to, talk about, his role, though he's not very clear. Just introduce normally. Just introduce him.
Hi guys, I am Vikas. I've joined last month on 23rd, and as of now I'll be looking after hotels and some part of catering till the guy who will be assigned for catering joins. Anything that any help that you require from me, uh, I'll be available whenever you want. So it's like
all
that.
the details were already shared, your email ID and everybody's email ID and the contact details have already been shared. So you can touch base with anyone by looking at that directory.
Any help you will require Vikas from anybody?
Yeah, I'll definitely get in touch with them.
Sure. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
That's what I've been doing. Getting in touch with every person.
Thank you guys. We are closing on today's review. Thank you so much. Thanks for